In the beginning, there was nothing. The world was a barren wasteland, no life whatsoever. The only thing that existed was Crenia. No one knows where Crenia came from, or who created it. Some people believe it was there when everything started existing. Crenia, the only sentient being, decided that this void it lived in needed something. It imagined a perfect world with beauty all over. But not knowing anything about it, it had to do something. But Crenia was not a creature or a person. In fact, it had no body. However, its powers were so great that it could shape anything it touched. But how can someone touch without hands? Crenia decided to split itself into 4 shards, each one of them sentient, and sharing the same goal as its creator, to make the perfect world. Crenia had created the knowledge of the primordial elements: fire, water, earth, and air. So it gave each of its fragments the task of using an element to make the world it always dreamed of. Water created oceans, lakes, and rivers. The world was filled with blue waters. Earth created mountains, continents, and creatures. The land was full of life. Air rose to the skies, creating the day, the night, and the weather, to complement the life that was already in the world. And as everything in life, there couldn't be only peace. Fire created death and destruction to keep the other elements at bay. The primordial shards lived in harmony with this newfound world and even fell in love with it, taking the shapes of creatures to live amongst them. Water became an eel, so it could swim across the oceans it had made and live on the depths where no one has ever been. Earth became a turtle, carrying the most prominent mountain ranges on its back. Air became an eagle, always soaring through the skies, helping the sun rise and set. And fire became a spider, the most silent and deadly of them all, carrying its destructive blazes in its abdomen. One day, water started complaining to Earth. Her oceans were being overtaken by land. Air also started complaining to Earth. Her mountains obscured by the sun he had worked so hard to create. Water also had complaints to Air. His weather froze the lakes and rivers. In conclusion, the elements were not happy with each other. Multiple fights broke down, and their world was the only one that lost the most. Every single time their world was destroyed, it had to be rebuilt again. Waters flooding everything, harsh weathers making all life wither, the earth swallowing its own creations. But they realized something. Fire. Fire was silent this whole time. And they understood. Fire had infected them with its poison. Ashes of deception, jealousy, and treason. Once they realized the damage to their world, the elements decided to put an end to it. All 3 of them against fire. Earth encased it on the largest mountain it could make. Water surrounded this mountain with the most fiercest creatures in the largest and deepest ocean. And air made the most dangerous storms and weather conditions happen. Then fire was beaten. Peace was finally about to set in, and seeing the beautiful world these titans had created, they decided they had accomplished their goal. So they retired to their own element and entered a deep slumber. But fire never really stopped. Its poisonous ashes were spread to the world and reached every corner, but focused on a very interesting being: humans. He poisoned humans to hate creatures, the land and the other elements. They razed kingdoms, fought bloody battles, and destroyed everything on its way to keep the other elements' influence at bay. Of course, not all of them were influenced. Some living nature, in harmony with the elements, like the mysterious elves. And after so long, the primordial beings are being forgotten. Only legends speak of them now. An old man, surrounded by people, snaps its fingers, and a small illusion disappears around them. An illusion that made it seem like a very starry surroundings, almost as if it was in space. Kids and various people mesmerized, listening to the tale that this man had just relayed onto them. Some amazed, and some annoyed. Some even taking their kids away. All of you find yourself in the town of Mispel, a floating lake town located in the middle of the Westerlands. Instead of its gloomy and dark looks, this time Mispel was blooming with colors, music, games, and joy. A different face from its usual. It was another year of bountiful trade and opportunity of riches. The Harvest Festival being the foundation that kept the kingdoms of men and creatures together, a symbol of unity through the land. The Harvest Festival this year seemed to be a most fruitful one, managing to reunite people from all the kingdoms. The elves, residents of the large great woods, forests, the dwarves secluded to their mountains, and even the humans of the far eastern shores. And the most elusive of all, people from the barren lands past the ocean. You encounter yourselves in a sea of people, a sea of stalls and vendors all around you. And we'll introduce our party of characters. We'll go by the order that we have right now on my screen. So, Quartz, would you like to introduce your character and tell me a little bit of what they would be doing in this very busy festival?
Okay. Well, Taurin, she is a tabaxi, a snow leopard. So she comes from the north, and she traveled down in opportunities to hopefully trade some trinkets to earn some gold to continue on with her adventures. So I don't know what else to say.
That's all good. Yes, the Harvest Festival, a celebration known throughout the world, where people come to trade, come to get things that normally they wouldn't. For example, exotic technology from the land of the humans, or perhaps herbal remedies from the elves in the deep forests. Even gems or ores from the dwarves in the mountains. Philosaurus, what is your character?
Yeah, I am Rexmoa, and I am a lizard person. Currently, I'm in the market, and I'm just absolutely enamored by all the aromas of food. I am very hungry. I come from a distant land, and I am in search of something during this festival, but I just can't focus because I am starving.
Yes, many stalls have game, have exotic spices, fruits, vegetables that some people have not even seen due to them being from other places. Normally, the town of Misbel has a very selective food. Due to them being in a floating island, not a lot of game can be obtained. So it is a nice sight finally seeing something other than lake creatures or perhaps grain from the farms outside of town. Bip Bip, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Kipper. I'm a Herenegon, which is like it's basically like a little bunny person. But I am a cleric, and right now, I'm gonna be honest, I am probably people watching, mildly in jealousy, because I grew up in Misbel, and every time this festival came around, I had people to be with, the people I grew up with. I was a street kid, and everyone's grown up now, and I am by myself.
Exactly. Even the denizens of the town of Misbel, sometimes the ones that are not as fortunate to become traders, are sometimes not fond of this festival. It is, after all, a time of year where the town gets flooded with people. There's barely any space to move. Coin is aplenty, but only for those who are in the business of trading. Dishonor, what about yourself?
So, I look mostly human, if you discount the fact that I have rather ebony skin, the skin of, well, the color of quite little stone, as I walk around through the crowd carrying a large greatsword just kind of sitting upon my back. And for those with a trained eye, they would know that I am an Earth Genasi, born of an Earth Elemental of some manner and a human. I am rather tall, standing nearly 7 foot, with a rather almost sculpted physique that makes me stand out. Strangely enough, I seem to have a somewhat annoyed expression on my face. I'm looking around as I continuously try to talk with people about somewhat strange conversation starters that cause them to walk away from me.
And stand
Not to
out, you
mention-
do. Oh, no, go ahead.
Not to mention the rather annoyed expression on my face is not really helping.
Correct. You do stand out. You are, after all, half creature and half human. Some people would deem this as an abomination. Some people would deem this as a miracle. And some others would just call them an inhabitant of this magical world. All of you guys are looking around the stalls, peering through everything that's happening around. Some of you are less enthusiastic than others. Once you hear the old man finish its tale, revealing the small illusion that he had made around this crowd of people, the old man takes a look at you and just gives you a gentle smile. After all, you can see some kids excited, wanting to ask him some more questions about it. Some adults are also like, whoa, did it really happen? Is it true? Of course, the man cannot reveal if it's true or not, because he says it's only one of those tales that he hears. Now, you guys find yourselves in this lovely marketplace, full of people, full of life. Are you guys doing anything in specific before we move on to anything else? Are your characters doing something? I know that some of you are observing food with a lot of hunger. Some others are just angry at the world, perhaps, or perhaps at the fact that they have no company this year. And some others are just stone-faced, we'll call it.
That's a little bit too on the nose.
A little bit.
Yes. So
Yeah, I'll go first if we're talking about what our characters are doing. So, Rexmoa is currently absolutely fixated at this butcher's tent. Like, they have all kinds of exotic meats, and they haven't had a good meal in quite some time. Let alone a meal of such exotic quality. So I would like to approach them.
of course, and you can approach them. What are you gonna say to this middle-aged man who carries a stick with the end? It looks like a small broom, but it's kind of using it to swat any flies away from the fresh game that it has on display in front of you.
Hail, water's blessing upon you. I would like to inquire about the price of your finest meats.
The man looks at you and goes, right, what do you want? I got chicken, I got beef, I got deer, I got fish. You got plenty of those over here, but, you know.
Ooh. What is this deer you speak of? It smells absolutely like it came from the earth itself.
Yes, yeah. Well, it was haunted a few days ago. It's been preserved, pretty much fresh.
Yeah, like the words that this merchant is telling me are like going into my skull and exiting out the other side.
Yes.
I'm absolutely fixated on this cut.
Yes, exactly.
And so I ask him then and there, how much for the whole shank?
For the whole shank, he looks at you a little bit surprised. He has a lot of cuts of meat, but the shank that you're looking for is actually pretty large. We're talking a lot of meat in some parts of the rack of ribs that you're looking at. He's gonna go, whoa, okay, well, sure. I can let this go for, I don't know, 5 gold. It's very quality premium meat.
You know, I look into my bag, and I see my last remaining 5 gold. But I know as soon as I reunite with my family, I can go back to go through our savings and get some more. So my hunger ends up winning out here, and I gladly place my irregular looking coins onto the counter and arms out. I simply wait for the meat to come my way.
Just open arms as if you were about to give it a hug.
I await my meat.
The man just kind of looks at you like, whoa, okay, no haggling. No, all right, sure. You know what? He's going to take it. It is a good opportunity to make some gold. He takes your 5 gold coins and he wraps up your meat in some sort of like paper kind of tissue and bundles it up very nice with some twine and just lights it up to you. I want you to remove those 5 coins from your inventory and add that now you have a large portion of deer, which can be used for rations on a later stage.
Yeah, I I almost like enthusiastically like tear open the corner of this parchment and just like I just take a chunk raw out of it.
And just eat it?
Just eat it.
Interesting.
Oh.
You take a bite out of it.
Yeah,
You're
right in front of him.
exactly. The man looks at you quite surprised. Maybe he doesn't like that a little bit. You can see a little bit of disgust in his face.
Mm.
I would like to add that I'm watching this happen,
Hmm.
like from a distance, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Mhm.
yeah, and I say, thank you for the fine bargain, my good sir. I will be heading off now.
Yeah, right. Go do that somewhere else, please. He says as he just kind of waves you off with his a small broom kind of thing.
You know, deer in hand, mouth full, stomach getting full. I'm merely walking to the crowd.
Perfect. Kipper, now that you are watching around, are you looking for something specific, maybe?
Oh, me?
Yes, you are watching people. Are you looking for anything specific or?
Honestly, I don't know what to do with my day, since this is the first festival that I have spent alone. So I'm just kind of walking around. I don't really have any idea of what I want to do. I mean, I am starting to get hungry as well, but I brought snacks, so that's important.
As a street kid, you are always ready for all of these hardships. And, in this festival, even you are, just looking around, seeing what can be obtained. Maybe there are some scraps that somebody left, or somebody just misplaced a coin purse. Who knows? You can make a profit out of that.
I mean, yes. That, I think that coin purse has always been there, so no one will miss that.
Exactly. Because, you are nothing if not opportunistic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not hurting anyone. That just spawned in. That was there always.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly. So, Ambrose, why the long face? As you see people approach, walking around you, some kids just kind of look at you and go, whoa. They probably have not seen a person like yourself. Some other people look at you, you just kind of give you a little nod and continue with their day. Some others look at you in disgust. Some of them like even, trying to instate some fear into you. But your strong physique and your height definitely is something that can combat whatever these people are doing.
Though still a bit annoyed internally, and my face kind of just generally being rather a somewhat annoyed expression is kind of looking around, but whenever a kid comes by, I'll instantly kind of look down and, look really down considering how tall I am.
Mm-hmm.
I will smile at them and just try to do something nice for them. If one wants to come up to me, maybe wants to be thrown up in the air a couple of times to be able to see everything around them, since there's so many people, I'll happily do so.
Yeah, and of course, the parents that allow their kids to go around, they just kind of seem happy about seeing this mix of culture just clashing in this festival, and they allow some playful. Some of them give you some nice commentaries of like, hey, you look cool, or things like that, compliments and all of that. For the most part, the festival is calm and quiet. Taurin, what were you looking around for, Taurin?
Oh, I think Taurin might be having problems.
Yes,
with,
I did read that. If you are talking, I cannot hear you, my friend. Your mic may not be working.
You might still be able to talk to us through chat, though. Unless you can't hear us.
Hopefully that is the case. I mean, it's all good. That's all good. No, this stuff happens. Trust me, I had to do a lot of planning to get this to work, man. So hey, you know what? It's fine. There you go. Hey.
Hey.
I got my audio to
Oh.
work. I could hear like
Oh,
up to like
cool.
I started from the fish,
Yo.
and then I know Rexmoa was after food, so that much I
Yes.
was there, and then everything after that.
He got food, in fact, and he ate it.
I
Kipper,
found a coin purse.
Kipper is just looking around, grabbing whatever spoils of, the busy market is around, and Dishonor
I
is
was
just
being
entertaining.
toxic.
No, he
Just
was
entertaining.
not. Yeah,
Got it.
Corin,
All right.
what are you doing in this lovely conglomerate of people?
Well, Taurin would have like a little spot set up for herself since she's trying to do a little bit of pedaling. So
Mhm.
she has like a little blanket laid out, and just her travel pack is kind of like has a few items just kind of strewn about here and there. Just some little odds and ends like oil extracts, healing potion bottles,
Mhm.
other oddball items I could think of. Maybe like some kind of like chapstick, some tea packets so she can, because I forgot to mention she is a druid, so
Mhm.
there's a little bit about the herbs. So she's got like, ginger, chamomile, green tea type of things. A rope, a potato, and a fork.
Oh, perfect. I was about to say
Potato.
SpongeBob Friends. The No, that is all good. Once you said your little, we'll call it a stall, but it's more like you're just setting up a rug with your things in front of everybody. You can see that people are interested. Some of them come close to you and look around. They ask you about things, about where these come from, of what they are. In Taurin, we're gonna be doing the first roll of this session.
Yay!
You're gonna be the first roll of this session. I want you, sadly, it's not gonna be a skill check. I just want you to roll me a d20, just a flat d20, to see how much money you're gonna be making.
Okay. And it's
Ooh.
/R, right?
Yeah, /R 1d20, or you can. There is a little interface on the left side that has a little 20-sided dice icon. You can click on it, and it will give you some options to roll as well, if you want to do that.
I could try that. Oh, that's nice.
Yes. just a 20-sided dice, a d20.
Just a D20 is all
Yeah.
I'm clicking on.
Yep.
And then what's that for?
19. Okay.
Money.
Starting the first roll of the campaign with a very high roll. Good. Taurin, from your many herbal remedies and many things around, let's see. Let's give you a little calculation of how much you're gonna make. People come in, get stuff. They maybe like the scent of an oil that you have, or maybe think, hey, I've had this tea before. It's delicious. I'm gonna buy it again. So you, Taurin, are going to make a total of 7 gold and 10 copper. No, sorry, silver. 10 silver.
10
silver, yes. 7 gold and 10 silver. Selling your, let's call it, handcrafted wares. Of course, you as a druid know how to mess with herbs and everything nature, really, to make these little things happen. The festival is going great. Some people are becoming richer, some others are just here to spend money. Others are just there for the party. Some people are just drinking around, walking with tankards full of mead, dropping said contents on other people. It's a
Ew.
very nice party for the people who enjoy that sort of life. For others, not that much, but everybody seemed to be having a good time. In the center of the large area that is designated for the main plaza of Mistbell, there is a stage that has been taken now by a few men. they're kind of calling for the attention of people. And a little crowd is starting to form around them. Of course, most of the people are just minding their own business. Some of them don't even care about performances or stuff like that. Some of them are just going, spending money, making money. But this stage is calling for attention. You guys could see a group of very rough looking men approaching the stage. In this stage, there is a large object covered with a blanket. And one of the men steps up and starts speaking. You guys, from all your positions, cannot really hear the first words that come out of his mouth, but you can see the crowd around them. Some of them cheer at them, while others seem very annoyed at the notions. If you guys, then this just catches your attention, and all of you get closer to see what is going on with this crowd. Once you approach after picking up your little markets or devouring parts of the meal that you just bought, or finishing playing with some very friendly people, or, just sulking in a corner, you approach this small crowd of people with mixed reactions, and you see the man on top of the stage is talking. He goes, "And you know what's worst? These things think they're human, or can convene with us humans. Well, I say, it's just madness."
What?
The man starts banging on the cage, the covered cage. You hear, again, some people cheering him on, some people being, throwing stuff at him, generally angry. The man speaks up again, and he goes, Why waste all your anger on me when I am not the one who's taken our lands? This is our world, people. There is no space to be with these monsters together. Just look at this. And the man grabs the blanket from on top of this large object, revealing it is a cage. And inside of it, you guys will be able to see a humanoid creature, blue skin, covered in scales, very vibrant ones. It looks beat up. It looks scared inside of this cage. In fact, it looks unconscious.
Oh.
A chain wrapped around its neck, being held by the top of the cage. What are you guys doing?
I think it's time to kill the racists.
That was quick.
I look up for my meal, which I'm snacking on while I'm on the move, and my attention is immediately fixated on this this creature in the cage. And I have I feel a sense of familiarity there, and like almost unknowingly I start walking towards the stage, like subconsciously just like pushing people out of the way.
Are you gonna get right up to the stage?
Basically, as close as Rexmoa can possibly get to the stage without like actually stepping on.
Okay. You manage to push through the small crowd of people that is around them. Some of them are like, yo, release it. It hasn't done anything wrong. And some others are like, yeah, this is a foul creature and blah, 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 blah. You manage to push your way onto it. And until a man dressed up in some leather armor adorned with some furs stops you and just kind of pushes you back so nobody can reach this crowd. The stage. You can see that the men are in a circle, kind of stopping people from getting any closer. While the man on top of the stage keeps like trying to cheer them on, trying to show this hatred that he has. Any of you doing anything else?
I would like to cast a spell.
Oh, you would like to cast a spell. What kind of spell would you like to cast, Kipper?
Thaumaturgy. Specifically, the one
Okay.
where you cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Okay, and where are you going to cast this?
I would like to cast this on generally the crowd and stage area. It has a range of 30 feet.
Perfect, yeah. You are around the crowd.
Can I do something simultaneously while this is happening?
Ooh.
yes,
Yeah. All right, what's
so
your idea?
I originally wanted to. I guess I'm speaking to like the guard who stopped me,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Water's blessing, my friend. I can't help but notice you have a child of the seas up there. You would do well to return them. Perhaps you might incur, might incur the ocean's wrath."
Okay. We're gonna hold Rexmoa and Kipper's actions right there and get to the others, and then we'll narrate what happens. So, Taurin and Ambrose, what are you guys doing as you're seeing this unfold?
You want me?
So,
You want to go, or you want me to go?
Yeah, up to you, but I'm okay with going first.
That's fine. Go ahead.
So, much like Rexmoa, I will move towards the stage, being mostly gentle with the people around me that I walk through, unless I'm hearing them talk about doing something bad to the merfolk.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear like a positive reinforcement going on, I will instead just very roughly shove them out of the way instead.
Of course. And where do you want to go to? Do you want to go up to the men that are closing the stage from being approached as well?
Yeah, I suppose that's where I'll go. And as I'm kind of walking up there, the kind of strange vein-like substances on my body that are normally kind of like dull, these kind of like energy surfaces will begin to kind of like glow ever so solemnly. Most predominantly on directly 2 lines directly beneath my eyes.
Okay. And the man is faced in front of you, putting his hand, so you stop. What are you doing?
I imagine I am kind of next to Rexmoa now, correct?
You can say you're a few feet away, but yes, you can see him around. Like if you turn your head, you can totally see him.
I'll just kind of glance at him before glancing back at the guards. I will say somewhat gruff and a little bit intimidating, but the words are rather nice, I suppose. Oh, I don't believe that it is in favor of the law to have a prisoner.
Okay. As you mentioned this, we'll go to Taurin and then we'll narrate how it happens. Taurin, you see all of this unfold as you just finished picking up your bags and we're ready to head to, I don't know, probably a room for the night. Or maybe go back and buy more things to create more things. What are you doing?
So for me, I'm seeing everything unfold. The spell shakes, are they happening now, or are they happening?
They will happen
this turn?
after you tell me like your first action. We're gonna go in like a
Okay.
quote unquote turn base right now, although it's not really turns.
Got it. Okay.
but I want everybody to have an action first, and then we'll go and keep going with it.
Got it. Okay, just making sure. And then so Taurin, pretty much she's like in the middle of like packing all her things up for the night, pretty much. Gathering all her things together. And when she notices what's going on in the plaza, she starts kind of eyeing around for maybe an opportunity to like, you know, snatch some keys from an unexpected guard, possibly. And from her bag, she makes sure that she grabs her fork just in case. She might be able to use it for something. What I don't know.
All right. Hey, I mean, listen, it could happen. Taurin, rolling again. I want you to give me a perception check in your sheet. You will see it on the bottom left-ish.
Let's see here. Let me try to open that up again.
You see it under the skill category.
Hang on 1 second.
No, take it down. Take your time. It's all good.
So on my sheets, okay, it's loading. Here we go. Eventually, it will get there. Oh yeah.
It's all good for everybody who is watching. We got some people that are new to Roll20, so hey, you know what? We're all patient here, so don't worry.
No worries. Okay, and you say I'm looking.
Learning experience.
Yes, a learning experience. Perception, please. With normal roll, it should ask you if you want normal, advantage, or disadvantage. Just do normal.
You said normal.
If you click
bottom?
it, yeah, bottom left-ish.
On my sheet, right?
On your
My
character sheet, yes.
Oh.
Where can I tell you? It's right next to you.
I got the wrong thing pulled up.
Your character sheet? Let me check. Where are you? Oh yeah, you are in the wait, you are in for me you're in the review section.
That's not what I want.
Okay. So we will. There you go. Right there. You see the core? Oh god, your skills are all gone. What did you do?
I don't know. I did nothing.
Uh-oh. Do we have a record of your skills so we can put them in real quick? Oh god. Oh lord. Oh lord.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'm grabbing my fork for the night, and that's all I'm doing.
That is fine. Okay. You do have some proficiency in perception. We're gonna make you do the roll right now, no matter. As you can see on your sheet on the left side, you get saving throws, inspiration, proficiency bonuses, then saving throws. Below it should say skills. A long list of skills. One of them should be perception.
One of them should be perception. Okay.
It is right below nature and above performance.
I should have had this pulled up.
That's fine. In the meantime, I'm gonna check the chat logs to see if I can find your stats. And we're being patient here, guys. We're being patient here.
I remember writing them down. Hang on 1 second.
Yep, I'm checking as well. So don't you worry.
Let's see.
Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah, there you go. All right, I got him. It's
Oh, nice.
I got him. Okay, so you have a 14, 2 13s, a 9 and a 6. Right? Yeah. Okay. So for now, I'm gonna place them right here. 14, 14. 2 13s. We're gonna put them. I don't know. We're gonna put them like right here. A 9 and a 6.
Ooh,
Now
that changed a lot.
yes, that does change a lot. Now, because we have to get some other skills out of you, we're gonna work with these right now.
Okay.
But later we'll fix up your character sheet. For now, we're gonna be working with these. Okay?
That's
So do the
fine.
perception roll now.
Do the perception roll. You said it's the bottom.
It's left bottom-ish. You would see a passive
Oh, right
wisdom.
here.
Yeah, there you go. Passive wisdom. Above that, you see a big list of skills. Just click on perception, and then it's gonna give you a prompt to, do a normal roll, advantage, and anything like that. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go down. I can't see what you rolled. Okay. Well, in this one you roll with it's query advantage. That's fine. We're gonna fix it later. We're gonna take the first result, sadly, because that is advantage. Advantage means rolling twice. So we're gonna take the first result, a 6. With a 6, Taurin, you get closer to the stage. You kind of look around these people, seeing if they have any sort of key or anything that would help you release this creature. But unfortunately, on like the quick glances that you can get, you're being pushed around by people. You cannot really deduct if there is any keys on the vicinity.
Darn. Okay.
And now we'll go to the rest of the people.
There we go.
Villisaurus. Well, Rexmoa, sorry. Names.
That's me.
You talk to the man and you explain fairly that it's probably illegal what they're doing right now. Right? The man just looks at you and spits on the ground. And he goes, "Yeah? What you gonna do about it?"
So my eye is going past this guard and onto the stage, and I want to observe what the situation with the cage is and what the situation with the man who seems to be the lead of these brigades.
You want to observe it? Give me an investigation check, please.
Ooh, okay. So what is my investigation? Ooh, my investigation is -1.
That's fine. You know what? It do be like that.
All right, so it's a D20. Do I have to roll specifically for an
You can click the investigation thing and it will give you a pop-up on your screen that says normal roll and everything.
Oh,
Wait, real quick, hold on.
Oh.
Oh!
That's gross.
Ouch!
Ouch.
That first roll was good. Now we're hitting the.
Okay. all right. So, Rexmoa, you are also sorry, I'm messing up with your sheets a little bit. You guys see your sheets moving? Don't worry about it. That's me changing so you don't roll with advantage every time. Don't worry. That's just me. The sheet is not going crazy, I promise. So, Rexmoa, you are trying to observe this cage and see what is going on with it. You're trying to observe this man, but the people around you seem to be also rowdy, kind of with this strange man. They just kind of push you around and go, yeah, what are you going to do about it, Yeah, I bet you're with him. Well, you're with it. Sorry. I bet you're with it and all of that. You can't really catch a glance of what is the cage or anything. And we'll pause it over there for a second. We'll go with Kipper. Kipper, using your magical abilities, you make a tremor happen in the middle of the stage of people. With what purpose?
I've always been good at making distractions. That's pretty much how we survived on the streets.
Okay.
Like, just making a distraction. Someone will pickpocket someone just by I knock into them.
Mm-hmm.
So in this situation, I obviously hate these people, and I think the best thing is to make a distraction so that obviously it seems like there's at least 2 people who are up near the stage ready to break this person out. So
Okay.
I'm just I might as well throw my chips in this.
Okay, so you're trying to make a distraction so that people would kind of stop being rowdy or kind of move away, correct? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, especially after I listened to what Rexmoa said, and I think it would definitely seem like a very auspicious sign. It would definitely at least freak out the crowd, if not some of the people on the stage.
Okay. I want you to give me a. Let me see. What can I make you roll for it? I think it's gotta be a performance because you are trying to. You are technically performing. It wouldn't be deception. It wouldn't be deception because, like, you know. Let's do. Okay, you can either do a deception or a performance check if you want
Perception?
to. Deception.
Oh, deception. Okay. Deception. Should be good at deception. Where is it's in the D. Oh, I only have a 1 in deception. That's fine. Oh, okay. So, do I just type in deception?
No. You can click on the deception on your sheet, and it will give you a little prompt on the on the screen, and it will tell you how to roll. You just select normal roll.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, the luck was taken away in the first roll, it seems. Kipper, you with a movement of your hands.
Vibrating.
Exactly. With the movement of your hands, you cast thaumaturgy to make the boards that are holding this place shake, and maybe people fear a little bit. But the crowd is loud. It's already rumbling. Through the rumble of the crowd, yours is not really perceptible.
I feel like with the 3, I would have just accidentally cast it on myself.
If it would have been a 1, I would have given you a very funny one.
Wait, I want to know. Never mind. I'll
Okay.
save it for later.
Ambrose, you also try and talk to this man. And he gives you the same reaction, like, what are you doing? You know, like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, there's probably like tens of them, and there's only one, and with Rexmoa, 2 of you. They stare you down, even though you're taller than them. They stare at you menacingly. Because, for the most part, they have the upper hand.
That is true. I'll look down at the guy that's like immediately in front of me, you know, the one stopping me from actually walking up there. Just kind of staring down at him, I'll say, I don't think I need to repeat myself. This is against the law. Even if I don't stop it, someone eventually will. That being said, I do suggest you move aside.
Are you trying to intimidate them?
Yeah, I will go ahead at least try to intimidate the one directly in front of me.
Alright, roll me an intimidation check, please.
Yes. I have a +0 to this, but we shall
Hey,
see how
it could
out.
work. It could work.
Normal roll. I got a 9.
The rolls have been siphoned away for the money for Taurin.
How dare you, Taurin?
That is still the highest one so far.
Oh, that's funny. So,
But that tea was good though.
yes,
Good
correct.
tea.
There was good tea. It was good tea. Very nice oils. You know, all of that handcrafted stuff. High quality. I will give you that. But Ambrose, you stand close to this man, and he just kind of, right. Yeah, go away, he says. And all of you guys can see the man on top of the stage just kind of banging the cage with a spear that he has. And the creature inside the cage quickly wakes up and starts squirming around the cage, trying to figure out what is going on. The creature is clearly scared. It can't move too much because the collar on its neck restrains her from a lot of movement. Of course, her legs are, you know, fins. So she can also do too much. And she looks distraught. And suddenly, the creature gets into a corner, it stops moving and puts its hands together. It closes its eyes and you can see its mouth moving as if it was speaking, but you can't really tell if it is actually talking or not. To the spellcasters in the group, which I believe is Taurin and Kipper, I want you both to give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Here we go. Let me just tap the Arcana. Normal roll?
Yep, normal roll.
Okay. There we go.
Whoa, Taurin with the big rolls.
Oh,
Damn.
hi.
First,
How you doing?
first 20 of the session.
was
Nice,
good.
nice. And Bip, you also did roll very well. So I will
I
relay.
did a roll that didn't suck.
So I will relay this information to you two guys, Taurin and Kipper.
What are we doing?
You see the lady get into this position and start speaking. Some traces of magic. You can feel them coming from the lady. The lady is casting the message spell. It is communicating with someone or something. And you two know this right now.
I have a feeling I know who she's communicating to. Am I allowed to
Kipper,
speak my suspicions?
give me a history check with advantage because you come from Mistbell.
Oh, okay. How much advantage would that be?
Oh, you just once a pop-up shows it says normal roll, there's a little drop-down menu. You go and click an advantage
Okay.
and you just send it. Another 20!
Nice!
Let's go! Second 20! Back to back
Five.
almost.
We got some smart little apples.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm tiny, but I have to make up for it with a big
Yes.
brain.
Not only that, Kipper, but you have lived in Mistbell since you were young. Kipper, you know something that is being told in the streets. Some people think it's a lie. Some people say it's true. But you have heard of a tale that you cannot really tell again if it's true or lie. But you know that some people mention that below Mistbell, in the Great Lake it is located, there is a large community of mer people. With your 20 and your 15 Arcana, I will let you in this information. She's probably contacting them.
Okay. Okay. See, I was thinking a little bit more powerful, but like that makes so much sense. Does that mean there's gonna be like a mer people fight?
Oh, snap.
You're about to find out.
I'm so excited for mer people killing the racists.
So, what are you guys doing?
I will.
hmm?
Okay, I was gonna say, I will, my own imagination running wild as Ambrose, I will see the woman kind of like falling back and squirm a bit before starting to put her hands together, and I will perceive it as a sort of prayer as she's like terrified.
Correct.
So, I will simply just try shoving the man that's in front of me out of the way.
All right. This is going to be a contested roll. You're going to roll against the strength of the guy in front of you. So roll me a strength check, just a basic strength check.
No athletics, just strength.
Oh, you can do athletics, actually. You can do athletics if you want.
Normal roll. That is a 23.
Damn. Okay. You easy enough. This man roll. I'm rolling, by the way. I'm rolling on my own dice on my desk. So, you're not going to see
Gotcha,
rolls from
gotcha.
me. It makes it funny because you guys don't know what's happening. Easy enough. You manage to push the man. The man falls down on his butt. He gets pushed back and quickly gets back up and just kind of walks up to you and pushes you, not being able to move you a lot. He's just kind of, a little shove that people do when they're pissed. It's like, hey, what's wrong with you, And the other people that are from this group start, getting closer to you and kind of like, talking you out like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? What are you pushing them? Hey, you're also with them and blah, 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 blah.
I'll just look down at them, kind of like starting to surround me. I'll just kind of sigh slightly as I will look up at the kind of de facto leader here and say, it's time for this farce to end.
Okay. Rexmoa, what are you doing?
So Rexmoa is interpreting that clearly, the person in front of me just can't hear because there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on, and a lot of people are talking. So I think the obviously the best, most straightforward course of action is for me to jump onto the stage and talk to the person in charge here so we can get the situation cleared up.
Oh,
So
you're trying to...
I would like to jump on there.
Okay, you want to try and jump onto it. Give me a... Let's see. You can either give me an athletics check or a... Let's see. It would be athletics or acrobatics, whatever you want to give me.
Let me see. All right, so I'm pretty sure I would like to do an acrobatics because
Of course.
that's what I'm best at here.
I see another 20. Come on. Luck with a 20.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's see it. So it's just a normal.
Yeah,
roll,
just
right?
a normal roll.
All right.
Damn! 20.
Another good one.
Jesus.
Yeah, lock the
Alright.
floodgates.
I put my I put away my shank of deer, and then I say it was nice speaking to you, my friend, but I'm afraid it's a bit loud down here. And then I crouch down and
Just
jump over them.
Jump over them with your very, very athletic, acrobatic, I guess, physique. You even do a pirouette in the air and land on the stage. The man with the spear looks at you. What are you doing?
So I say, water's blessing, my friend. I can't help but notice you've put yourself in quite the situation here, and I would like to offer my assistance. I am also a child of the seas, and as such, I would just like to help you out and guide this creature back to their home.
All right. As you say this, Rexmoa, you turn slightly to see the creature that is next to the cage. You see it has finished its stance. Whatever it was doing, you technically don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it getting ready, breathing air deeply and letting out a screech. A screech that's so strong that all the people around, and a lot of people in the in this plaza, would cover their ears. Everybody's ears ring. It's painful to hear.
Okay.
And you guys are pretty much stunned by this screech. So much so that the man just starts banging on the cage again with the spear to make it stop. And once it does, you guys hear water all around you. You guys know this is a floating town. Water all around you move. The sound of movement below the boards and around the area until you hear a soft tap on the ground.
Oh, great.
One tap in one direction, one tap in another one. And they stop completely. And suddenly, a crash, a loud crash. As you guys can see, an arm coming up from the water through the planks, grabbing a person and dragging it down into the deep waters of the lake.
Okay.
And then
My
another
question to you was that a
Um,
racist or a random person?
random person in the crowd.
Rando. Okay.
Then another and another. People are seeing the commotion, seeing how some of their friends, families, or, acquaintances are disappearing, and they start running away. From the sides of this plaza, you can see fish people jumping into the platforms, armed with daggers, spears, nets, starting to terrorize people. People start running. The festival is chaos. The guards start quickly acting. And you guys, I am going to need you to put your tokens on the we'll go onto the right side. Let's see if I can I show you this around here, please. How you put your tokens, you go into your journal and drag your name onto the map.
Okay. So where was like the stage area? Because I should be.
I'm
there.
saying that the stage is here, this is
Okay.
the stage, like this is the stage,
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
All right. So drag my name.
Where the heck? Hang on. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. Your token is in your journal. Journal is top left. There's a little book next to the little palette thing. Hey, no, you're here.
Hang on a minute.
You
Oh,
guys.
can I scale my token
I'm
up?
on
It's a
the
little- it's a little hard to see.
stage.
Oh
Why
shit,
are
you are
moving me?
very small. Yeah, we're gonna scale you like that. Hey, okay. Well,
I'm small.
why is your little token like that? I don't know why your token is like this. Oh god.
I need
Okay.
to darken my lines on my character.
We're gonna scale. We're gonna give
I'll
you.
put like a frame on it.
I'm so
later.
confused.
I'll give
as
you a
to-
token. Mm-hmm.
I have it on here. I'm just trying to get it to pull up for me.
No, you don't have to pull it up. You just gotta drag it
Drag my token.
into the map. Yes. What are
In
you
my
confused
brain,
about?
I thought I was like hiding behind a box from like a little ways away.
Yeah, you can be over here, Kipper.
Yeah.
Around
Oh,
those
yeah,
boxes.
I like
There we
this
go.
box.
And it's
Good
going to be in
box.
our little,
I'm in the
Just-
barrel.
or hang on.
I'm not in the barrel. I'm next to the barrel.
I can drag it for you if you want, and then we'll fix that later. Let me. Boop. There you
I'm
are.
not familiar. Okay. I was not familiar with Roll20. My bad.
That's fine. No, like I said, most of the people are new here to Roll20, so we have patience. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And now, as you guys see this, let me introduce you to your lovely enemies. The people
Great.
start running away from the fish people that start jumping out from the
Oh,
water.
great.
Some of them are being dragged down by arms of, again, fish people. And two of them move. Oh shit. Two of them jump out of the water and move right
Alright,
next to
you're
you.
in danger.
And I want everybody, please, to roll initiative. How are we rolling initiative here? What I want you to do is select your token. Just click it until you see the little dots appear. And then on your sheet, you roll initiative. Initiative is the top center of your sheet. There you go. I'm going to add your turns so everybody can see them.
Yeah, did do that correctly. Cool. It's been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me roll initiative for
Not
these
played
guys.
Not
Alright.
played on.
Oh, that's
not played
very
on
bad.
20 and quite a bit.
I can click on my token and it pops up.
No. You just click on your token. You'll see like little bubbles pop up around it.
It's nothing popping up.
And your token? Your little
Oh.
little token?
You-
My face?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
face.
You have the arrow, right? You're on like the select.
I'm on the
unit.
hand. Hang
see the
on.
Oh, you're on the hand. That's why. You gotta be on the little. Yeah, that's why. That's why it wasn't working. That's all good.
Okay,
That's
so
usually the most common issue. Is being on the
Yeah,
wrong-
exactly. Hey, it's fine. It gets. You know, you gotta get used to it. You know.
I just click, but it's
On your
not
little
popping-
token, nothing.
Yeah,
Oh.
when you have the select tool, you click on your token.
And you'll see a
And
lot of
then you're
bubbles
gonna-
appear. If
Yeah,
not,
you can
just
see,
roll
like-
initiative and I'll add you. That's fine.
That's weird.
Just
Okay,
roll
yeah,
initiative
'cause
on
I'm-
your sheet. Yeah, I'll add you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, because I'm hitting it, but nothing's popping up. But initiative on my sheet. I
On
will
your
grab
sheet,
that.
yes.
Initiative. Where you at?
And we're gonna move into the battle map.
I hope you didn't roll a 0.
I hope not. Hang on. I really hope
There
I'm...
we are.
0-y.
Oh, Bip Bip is not here. What the fuck?
Where
What?
is...
I'm in
Aha.
the barrels.
No, in my thing. Okay, 12.
Initiative.
Awesome. Let me
on
get.
the
I think I
on stream.
rolled a 16.
Yeah, you did.
Oh shit! Why do I have two villas?
So
What
did
the
I.
fuck? Hold on. What?
Don't tell
Everything's
me
breaking,
so.
guys. Everything's breaking.
Oh no!
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh,
Fire.
dude,
Stop.
I'm huge. I'm taking over the stream.
That's what happened.
Okay, there you go.
When you finally
Rexmoa,
have
my
your tail
question
out.
to you. I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at your character. Are you wearing clothes?
Yeah, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing. My token isn't representative of my actual character. My actual character is like wearing a robe. Granted, there's not
Okay.
much like under the robe, because I'm just like a lizard person, basically wearing like a little like toga, like loincloth-esque outfit
Oh,
under my
okay.
robe.
So if
Yeah.
okay, so wind
Mhm.
catches your robe, we're not gonna see any gym.
Yeah, I mean, or if you look at me pull off feats of acrobatics, you might see like my butt, but you know, we have better things to worry about.
Yes.
This is some, this is
I'm
some
gonna pretend I didn't see
brilliant-
that.
Yeah.
brilliant scales you got there.
Right now, as you guys see the fish people running, everybody starts running away. The crowd disperses immediately. The people, even the people that were on the stage and around it, the guys that were holding the stage together, they just run away because they seem to also be getting dragged down by these creatures. Now,
Great.
you can see around you the guard is starting to fight off these invaders. But now, it is your turn to fight. And Rexmoa, you are up first. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so did the person on stage did they run away?
Yeah,
Or,
they have
am
all
I not
run
finding
away.
them?
I
Okay.
will say
But
over here.
the-
Hold on. Let me put it real quick. Boop. This is the.
I want one of the strong people to catch one of them and just straight up throw them into the water.
You
It
could.
might
Okay.
be the only actually strong person.
You could. This
Yeah,
right here
I'm
is the link.
dexterous. I'm not very strong. All right, so I would like to use my turn
Mm-hmm.
to like try to free this mermaid. So
All right. You can move closer to the cage. And what are you gonna try and free the mermaid with?
All right. So I didn't get a good look at the cage earlier, right? So
Yes.
I try to get a good look now.
You can see,
So-
you're right in front of it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You're right in front
Yeah,
of it. You can see it's just your average metal cage with a big, key lock on one of the doors. The cage has, a chain inside of it that is holding, the neck of the mermaid with a collar that's keeping it on its knees.
Hmm. Okay.
What they don't have knees, but
All right. So I guess what I'll do first is I'll talk to the mer person, and I say, so you're trying to find your way home too. Well, let me help you out with that. And my first idea is I'm gonna try to leverage the lock to the cage with my quarterstaff.
All right. I am going to ask you to give me a strength check for that, because,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So strength,
just pure strength. Yeah.
normal roll.
Oh,
my
no.
No.
The first
That's
nat
impossible.
one. The
Yeah, I
first
think Rock
nat
Band
one.
needs help.
Oh,
Yeah, minus
boy.
one.
Oh,
We should have all
boy.
been like positive vibes his way is what we should have done.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
The first nat one. And Villa has my lucky. Yes. Oh, boy. Villa or Rexmoa. You jam the quarterstaff into the cage, start pulling down. You can see the hinges start slowly lifting up, and suddenly you hear a crack. You pull back and see your poor quarterstaff has been broken.
No.
Wow.
That's sad.
I start to get a little emotional because that quarterstaff has been with me for a long time,
Yes. And I will give you that as your turn, since it was an action to try and leverage this. So Kipper, you're up. You see the commotion all over the place. People running, people getting snatched out of the frickin' platforms. It is chaos. Total chaos. What are you doing now that you are around these boxes, just spectating as you see two of the fish folk come out of the waters?
So, funny enough, I saw what Rexmoa was trying to do, and I see that there's a rock person up there who looks pretty strong.
Okay.
And I also happen to have a quarterstaff.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, I think basically what I'm gonna do for my action, I'm just gonna yell, "Oi! Rock guy,
Uh-huh.
help that dude."
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw my quarterstaff at him.
All right. Awesome. You are able to throw your quarterstaff. Let's see. I'm not gonna make it roll for throwing because you're not really attacking. However, your target is gonna have to roll in its turn. Is that it for your turn? Would you like to move or anything that will cost you a bonus action? I am taking the throw action as your main action.
I don't know what I would do other than that. Like,
Okay.
like people just getting dragged into the water. I don't really have that. Like, my quarterstaff is my attacky thing.
Okay, perfect. That's all good. All right, then we'll go to the first fish person right here, on below you guys. And let's see, how much can these guys move? Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect. He said.
Perfect. Taurin, the fish person running at you with a spear, is going to try and attack you. And tell me, does that is an 11, is it more than your armor class?
Oh.
Your armor class should be right next to your initiative.
Hang on one sec. I'm grown. Going there now. I'm a 12.
You are a 12. The attack misses.
Oh, thank God.
The fish person ran too fast, but you managed to caught it in the last second, and you just dodged to the side, and the spear poking you completely misses.
Good.
And that's gonna be its turn. It is your turn now, Taurin.
It is that close, so I can't run because
You
it's gonna hit me.
would be able to run, but yes, it will trigger an attack of opportunity from him.
Okay.
You
Alright.
can use your action to disengage.
Exactly.
Which is
Oh.
basically makes it so an enemy cannot do an attack opportunity with you, but it uses your action.
Exactly.
How?
It uses your action, so you won't be able to attack or do anything afterwards.
I like to
Okay.
imagine a disengage is just dodging.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like
In
that,
a
yes.
way.
And now these fish folk, are they like strong? Like what level are they? Is my question.
Give me an investigation check, please.
I
Okay.
think they're as strong as a wet person.
You're both CO 30.
So just an investigation check.
Yeah,
hit
just
tap
an
on it.
investigation check.
Okay, and then just a normal roll.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay. With your investigation, I can tell you this fish folk, well, they are, they gave you the surprise on this, on this evening, on this place. People are running away from them. Now that you can catch a glance out of them, they do look strong, but you can probably take them on.
Okay. So, could I cast Frostbite?
Of course you can. Frostbite is a ranged spell, I believe.
Oh,
yes?
darn.
No, don't worry. I'm about to explain. Ranged spells, you have to... Sorry, I'm moving your sheet around, by the way. Don't worry about it. I just need to check it out. Is it a ranged spell? It is a ranged spell,
It is a
yes.
Constitution saving throw, I think.
Oh, it is a saving throw. Okay, perfect. So you don't need to roll. Okay. So What is your spell save DC? If you go to your spell, the spell tab on your sheet, you will see spell attack and spell save DC. Should have a number over there.
So I have to tap on spells, and then you set
Yeah.
spell
On the top.
save DC.
Yeah.
Oh, the DC is a 12.
Okay, so I have to make a Constitution roll for this guy for a 12 or more. Let's see how much is their Constitution.
One.
Let's see. Okay. And they fail. Okay, so roll for the damage of the spell. You can click on the spell name and it will tell you and it will auto roll the damage and all of that.
I just tap on the spell.
Yeah, perfect. Look at that.
Yeah. Are you gonna say something cool though?
You can say something cool if you want to.
Oh, it's max damage.
I don't know if she would say it.
I mean, if it's not a character.
I'm doing work already.
Perfect. And the next turn, this enemy right here, I'm gonna put a little mark on it because it's gonna have disadvantage on its next attack, weapon attack, I should say. That is your action. Would you like to use any movement or perhaps a bonus action if you have some?
61 creature that you see within range. So I have an extra action, you said?
No. Do you have a bonus
Oh.
action or movement? Some stuff you can use as a bonus action, or some stuff can be done as as normal
got it.
actions. I'm asking if you have any, or if you want to move. Remember that if you move normally, you would trigger an attack of opportunity. If you come out of the range of this creature.
Okay. Could I shove him back?
That
be an
shoving is
action?
an action, yes, sadly. So
Okay.
no, not right now.
Well,
Next
I
turn,
guess
maybe.
Maybe next turn. Okay.
Yep.
So. Nope. I'm good.
Okay. Alrighty. Ambrose, it's your turn. It is your turn. Ambrose, before you do anything,
Go to stop being tossed at me.
exactly, you hear the Herringon from the barrels on this side yell at you, hey, grab this. Why don't you go ahead and give me a let's see, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Due to my urchin background, I do have proficiency in that.
Hey,
so
it could be good.
17.
Easy enough. You raise your hand and just grab it immediately. You now have a quarterstaff with you. What are you doing?
I'll kind of glance between the Herringon kind of behind me as I was intending to go to the prisoner mofolk anyway, but I kind of glance towards the tabaxi that is kind of getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment, I'm almost like immediately about to run over to her. But I see that she seems to hold her own well enough. So
Awkwardly.
I am going to just kind of shout to any of the mofolk that is listening, if they even understand what I'm saying. I'll say, boy, if you're trying to cause trouble, do it to the soldiers over there. And I'll kind of like point at the furred armored individuals that caused all this ruckus to begin with.
All right. Let's
And
see. What languages
I
does
will
these
try.
guys speak?
Good question.
Okay.
Merfolk.
In what language
I
are you
will say
saying
in
this?
I
In
was-
common.
Well, I guess. Would it make more sense for me to speak in my natural language?
You can try.
I'll go ahead and try and speak in my natural language, considering
Okay.
I would have a general idea that they are similar in nature, even if we are different.
It
Okay.
would probably set you apart at least from the rest of all the people running around screaming in common language.
Yes, correct. I'm not gonna make you roll for anything here because you're just trying to speak to them. I will say, however, these people do not understand. Or do not seem to, at least.
Unfortunate. I will go ahead and let's see if I remember how to do this. Yes, I do remember how to do this. Do I need to make a check to climb above this?
Oh, it's just a small stage. You can probably just move on top of it. It's not that difficult. I'm not gonna make you
Okay,
climb
then
on
I
it.
will move over here to the lizard folk who is currently
Okay.
struggling with the cage.
All right.
And I will just like briefly say to him, "Out of the way," and I'll kind of look at the quarterstaff, back at the rabbit folk.
You can
and,
see
like-
this lizard folk also had a quarterstaff, and half of it is broken coming out of the cage.
I see that, and I'm just gonna drop the quarterstaff and just pull out the great sword from like the kind of like half sheath I have on my back.
Okay.
It's kind of like a bandolier that just kind of straps so it can keep the sword in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just kind of like undo it really quick, and I'll just try and take a swipe at the lock.
All right. Since it's an inanimate thing, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I will say, with the swing of your greatsword, you were able to weaken the. I will take this as an action, by the way. You were able to weaken the lock and bend it so it is now open. The gate is.
And
Mhm.
that will be basically my turn. I'll just kind of gesture towards the mofolk inside, kind of like come out. I don't know if I know you said that she has a.
She has
collar
a collar with a chain that's keeping her in the cage.
Okay.
All right, so if that is your action, it is this little guy's turn. And Kipper,
Great.
he did not like you tossing a weapon to another companion. So he is going to use its... let's see. Ooh, it's going to use its net attack. It's going to throw a net at you. Does a... Ooh, that's an 11. Does an 11 hit your armor class?
I believe a 11 missed last time.
But that's not for
Right.
Kipper, yeah.
Sorry,
Ah.
I'm too drippy to let something like that.
Perfect, perfect. So it doesn't hit. Okay, perfect. You can quickly stand behind a barrel and just avoid the very flimsy net that this guy threw at you. And now you see this guy walk in and disappear in the water.
Oh dang nabbit, he's gonna pop up on the other side, isn't he?
We will find out.
I don't have to find out. I know his fishy stereotype.
Darn these fish.
Well, guess what? Because of his speed, he's right here now.
Oh god.
Wow, I could never have foreseen this occurrence.
Good luck.
Man, a mofolk being fast? That's impressive.
Impossible. Merfolk having a lot of swim speed. Never heard of it.
No.
That's
So, what's the distance for each of these squares?
That is 5 feet for each of
5
these
feet,
squares.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, if I could quickly interject, a really lovely tool that exists in Roll20. If you look at the sidebar, on your left,
Yes. The
there was a
little ruler.
ruler on it, and you can hover it over your character wherever you are, and it
Mhm.
will tell you where you are. And if you hold it and then hit Q, if you hit
Nice.
Q, which is a shortcut, you can continuously do like different steps.
Exactly. So you can see
And
where you're gonna
everyone else
move
can
and stuff.
Also see what you're doing.
Exactly.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yep, precisely. So, Rexmoa, it is your turn. You are sobbing because your poor quarterstaff got broken.
Yeah, and so I noticed the second quarterstaff on the ground.
Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I will say this. The cage is already open.
Yeah. And then so you said like they're chained by the neck to the cage? Like is it like this is gonna like engineering talk right here. Is it like an eye bolt or something? Like how is the chain keeping them inside the
Yeah,
cage?
it's just like a bolt keeping it like
Okay.
a little chain over there.
Mm.
We're in a
I just wanna
fantasy
make sure
place.
it-
Fucking,
is it
complex
Ix-
engineering
is it
doesn't exist here.
Ixus?
What's up?
Is it Ixus, the goddess of waters?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, so I say, Ixus be kind, and then I pick up the second quarterstaff,
Oh,
and I
boy.
try the same thing.
On
with
the bolt of the chain?
on whatever I try to see is like weakest, which
Okay.
is probably
You have,
like the link.
anything
Yeah.
metal
It's
on
one of the links of the chain. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me another strength check, please.
And the
Definitely
answer
fine.
is no. I don't.
Good vibes. Good
Okay.
vibes.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yes.
So my martial arts, it says 4 attacks. Could I use it in this situation to roll
Yeah,
dexterity
you can
instead
do
of
that.
strength?
You can do that. You can use your dexterity for other checks as well.
Okay. Yes, I would love to do that instead of rolling.
Of
dexterity.
course, totally.
All right. Normal roll. Let's see it.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Easy enough. Easy enough. You managed to slip the new quarterstaff between a link that you can see it has like the little points where it's been welded. And you pull and pull and pull until it breaks, it snaps. And the merfolk falls to the ground.
I get a little silly when I'm hungry.
Yeah, hey,
Sorry.
you know what? It happens. That is gonna be your action. What are you doing? What else are you doing?
All right. So that's my action. So what other moves can I make?
You
In
can
addition
move
to
right
that?
now, and if you have anything that costs a bonus action, you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh.
I will make
Push
you
that
a
fish.
little token. Oh shit! I should not have done that. Oh shit! I broke everything. Oh god.
Push the fish and we'll go tackle the other one together.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well. All right. Well. So.
Idea.
Hey, you guys can plan. Hey, I'm not opposed to that.
If that's okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
do
all
feel
good.
like there's clear and present danger here for these people I just met, and me being a kind soul, I'll advance towards them. All right. Oh yeah. So I basically want to like do a little graceful jump. Like, can I land on top of them from the stage?
Yeah, but I will say you will take damage with the guy.
Okay.
Before we do anything, can I mention that this will probably all end if we just hand the lady to one of the fish people?
You would if it was your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, am I? Because I was thinking about that, or I was thinking about, either helping in combat, or I wanted to see if I could like maybe like pick them up, or is that like an
The
action in
lady?
itself? Yeah.
I would allow you. Actually, no. Technically, technically a grapple. So yeah,
Yeah.
it
Okay,
is
so
an
that
action.
would take another turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay. Well, Well, I feel bad for like just like sticking on the stage the entire time. So yeah, I'll hop into action. Sure.
Okay. Where are you gonna be moving to? I will
Yeah,
say you are in
on top.
this line of squares, like below, right next to this lady, right here where she is right now. I just
Okay.
moved her because your
okay.
token's kind of weird. I'm making you a new token right now, and I'm uploading it.
Okay. Thank you.
No, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm gonna upload your new token, and I'm gonna drag and drop it for you, so you can have a proper token now. It's very funny because I love your little angry guy.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
So I guess
There you are.
Yeah. There you go. There we go.
I'm gonna delete this one, and boom, there you go.
Maybe.
Oh shit!
Alright.
What was your initiative? Your initiative was 16 also, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was correct. Okay.
Alright.
So I could like make it like right here, right?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yep. Totally.
All right. Yeah, I would like to move over there.
Okay. Move. You can drag your token if you're able to. Oh, you have to change to the little select tool, not the.
The hand. Okay.
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
Can
I
I?
think I'm grabbing.
Oh, you might be. It might be because I.
not the hand. The
No, the little the arrow thing. Yeah. If it doesn't let you, it might be because I dragged it, so I can move you first.
yeah.
I can
think
move you
that
for
might
now.
Be what has to
But
happen.
Villa, step in here. You have activated one of my trap cards.
Uh-oh.
Villa, Rexmoa, as you step in here, you feel a cracking from below you. I want you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Because something is coming down on top of you.
I
All
think
right.
that's another fish.
All right. Dexterity roll. And so it's just a normal roll. Right?
Yeah, just a normal roll.
Alright,
Damn,
no,
okay. Easy enough. You can hear the cracking of the wood below you. Your senses are heightened. You are able to just dash past it with no problem. And this square now is a hole. There is a hole that leads to water. Let me mark it for you guys real quick.
No good. Wait.
What's
it
up?
collapsing?
No, there is just nothing there. A fish person just came from there, but it missed grabbing Rexmoa.
Okay. Woo.
All right.
Because I got fur and I don't want to get wet. You know?
Oh boy.
It's kind of not fun to clean all that fur.
Anything else on your turn, Rexmoa?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's all the actions I can take.
Kipper, you just see another fish pop out. What are you doing?
I'm in danger.
I am in danger.
In danger.
You know what? I don't know yet. Like I'm trying to think. Like I don't want to do anything that would denote like, hey, I'm like I feel like pulling out a weapon is kind of like the wrong message to send right here. So I think I'm gonna try. I'm assuming that it's gonna try and attack me, so I'm gonna try and like evade, but maybe over like how do I do a move?
What
Right.
move are you trying to do specifically?
I was thinking of moving a little bit closer
Okay.
to in front of the stage, like over here.
Okay.
I do see an axe on the ground, but I don't know if that's meant to be.
Oh yeah,
there.
that's just background things. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move over there, no problem.
Closer to where the other people are.
Okay. You still have your action and your bonus action.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
dang nabbit. Do any of you need action help? Or maybe I should just pull out my shield. This seems like a shieldy moment.
Okay, you're just gonna be aware of attacks on you, correct?
Aware of attacks?
Yeah, like you're just kind of shielding yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it then for your turn?
I think so.
Alrighty then. Taurin. This guy didn't like being hit by a spell.
Yeah, I don't like being stabbed by a freaking spear either.
He's gonna try it again.
Attempted murder!
He's gonna try it again. Oh no, where's another dice? There you go. This time with disadvantage. He tried.
He almost.
All right,
Yeah,
this
which is,
time
you know-
with disadvantage. Let's see.
Oh
Yikes! That is
Funny
a
at
very
face
high
numbers.
number. Does a 19 hit?
Stupid fish.
Okay,
Stupid fish.
even with disadvantage, it was a 16 and a 19. Sorry, a 19, a 16 and a yeah. Yeah, what's up?
I knew the disadvantage would be the one that would hit.
Yeah.
Because of course it's the disadvantage one.
All right.
19 though on a disadvantage.
Yep.
Hey, good lord.
They have a +3 to hit, guys. They rolled the lowest number was a 16.
Damn.
So
Well, what do I
then
do?
you take a total of 2 points of piercing damage. That was very low roll for damage. Just take down 2 HP from your current HP.
Goodbye, number 8.
Yes, sir.
Hello, number 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's see.
Stabbed in the shoulder.
That is
Jerk.
about it for this little
He's
guy.
down.
Taurin, it's your turn. You just got poked by a stick. You got stabbed. Your pretty
Go
dress.
down.
Your pretty dress is
Welcome
getting
back.
dirty with your own blood.
Damn it. Well, he came at me with a stabby stick.
Correct.
So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
can I can shove him back, right?
Yes, it would be a contested roll. It would be a strength or athletics roll against his strength or
Oh,
athletics.
crud. My athletics is poop. Well,
You can do a straight roll for strength. I will say, though, this will count as an action.
okay. Oh, strength is pretty low. Whoa. Well then, good try. All right, I'll give it a go. I'll try to push him away.
All right, roll me your
Like-
strength or athletics, whatever you want.
All right, I will do. Put that thing back where it came from. I'll go with athletics.
Okay.
Where's that from again?
That's
Monsters
Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. So
Did he get knocked over at least?
let's see if this guy gets pushed or not. We haven't done my contested. Taurin, you use both hands to push him. But he's a fish. He's very slimy. Your
Bro,
hands
it's
just
so ew.
slide around. And he is not pushed.
Oh, I'm just imagining this, and it just it just looks wrong.
That's me, I push.
Sliding your hands
Oh,
around.
God.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you try and push him, but the skin is so slimy because it has just been out of water. So your hands go through it. You're kind of like hugging him right now.
I would like to imagine that like the fish is now uncomfortable.
Yes, the fish, if it had a lot of expression in its face, it would look very uncomfortable.
He drew blood.
No, he doesn't have
Oh,
disadvantage anymore.
Green is saying you have a fork.
You do
Oh,
have a
that's right, I do have a fork.
you do have a fork. You could have stabbed him with the fork.
Specifically said you had the fork.
much.
It would have been perfect.
Instead of
That's much
stabbing
better.
him, you ogled him.
That's
I
fine.
did.
You can see,
You could've
everybody
had
can
some
see
fresh
now.
fish.
This tabaxi companion, well, not companion yet. This tabaxi person just kind of slip, and now it's kind of hugging the fish. Kind of weird sight to behold in the
Yeah.
middle of battle,
Have, like,
especially
all
after that
different
same
types of
fish just stabbed her.
It's that Mario and Sonic meme.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, no.
It's like, hi, how are you doing tonight? I don't like what you did to me, but can we be friends?
If that's gonna be a turn, then Ambrose, you are up.
Yeah, that's
So, I will see that the lizard folk has moved toward the other mole folk,
Mhm.
and I will kind of glance down at the woman who is not really a prisoner per se anymore, but still inside the cage.
Mhm.
My character would be able to assume that they did not understand my original talk. Yes.
The fish people, you can tell that they haven't done anything.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just try speaking in the common tongue then.
Okay.
To specifically the prison.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey, it's all right. Come out here. Let's bring you to your family.
All right.
And I'll kind of like try and like gently grab her, kind of just dropping my greatsword on the ground next to me.
All right. She is not willing, so I will have you making a contested roll as well. You're trying to grapple a
I
non-willing creature.
I will still try and grapple her.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a contested roll, either strength or athletics. Okay.
It'll be a 19.
And let me check how much strength these guys have. Okay. Damn.
Nice.
She nat 20'd.
Ah, motherfucker.
You grab her as well, and
Dude,
she
these
is
slippery fish
she
people.
is also very slippery and slimy. So
That's my best stat.
she escapes your grasp, and not only that, but she gives you a little slap with her tail. It doesn't really hurt, but it's just kind of like, whoa, okay, rude.
How big is the cage?
You would be able to fit on it, if that gives you an idea. It is meant for a somewhat large animal.
Okay. Not that I can do it just yet, but I'm just gonna like, as I kind of get slapped by the tail and just kind of like Ruko and just be like, that was slimy.
Mhm.
I will just kind of grip onto the cage instead and start pulling it towards the water. But of course, I've already used my action.
Yes, okay, so you're gonna keep that for the next turn. Got it. So this guy then, this little guy right here, he sees his prey running away from him, and let me see, 5, 10, 15. Oh, he can just catch you. Kipper, you are lucky. Tell me,
Uh-oh.
does a 19 hit?
Oh my goodness.
I'm assuming it does.
You're assuming it does.
Yes. And you take, oh my god, max damage, 6 points of piercing
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
How much health do I have?
It's on the top center of your sheet.
Yeah, we're
I
not supposed to
know.
know how much hit points you have left, by the way.
I mean,
Okay.
you can say it. It depends on how you
Okay.
play, you know?
Oh my goodness, how much did he do?
6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Well, it's a good thing I can heal myself.
True. And that is what it's gonna do. Rexmoa, you are up. You just dodged what could have been a very ugly demise below
As you
you.
peer it in the air, you watch me get slapped in the face by a tail.
All right, let's pull out the ruler. I hear the sounds of distress, and then I want to leap into action. I literally want to I want to do like a running jump and do like a kick to kick this fish away.
Okay, I will say
from my
this.
rabbity friend.
If you move past this square, you will take an opportunity
Okay.
attack from this guy.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to chance it because I think it'd be cool if I succeed.
Okay, and you're
I
gonna
had a
try
shield, though.
and you're gonna try and kick this guy?
Yeah, I want to kick him. I'm gonna like leap using the quarterstaff that I picked up earlier
Okay.
because mine's broken.
And you're gonna leap and try. Let's
Yep,
see.
yep.
Since Kipper is in the way, are you going to move to this side to try and kick it, or are you
No,
going to?
I'm gonna try to leap over Kipper.
Okay, that is gonna
onto the
be
fish.
very interesting. All right, so we're gonna move
I'm
you.
supposed to be the hoppy
I'm gonna
one
move you
here.
over here, and you're gonna take an attack of opportunity from the fish. Does a that is a 6? I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit.
Yep, you're correct. That did not hit.
Exactly. And now you're gonna do an
I-
attack. So roll me an unarmed strike, because technically you're doing an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Which you're actually good at, so.
Yes, sir. I want to put you right there. Technically, you would be like right next to them, so just you know.
In fact, you are better than I am, and I use strength.
If unarmed strike is just your strength, just a basically strength roll.
Hmm.
Well, for Villa,
Yeah,
it's
and then I can
dexterity
turn that.
because.
Oh,
So
you can do
dexterity.
dexterity. Yes, exactly, because you're a monk.
Woo! All right, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh,
Ooh,
all right.
let's see. Ooh. Okay. Kipper, dexterity save, please.
Again, listen, I have like a toe of health. Also, didn't I have a shield? Did I have an opportunity to shield myself?
You are shielding yourself, but you see that this man is running full speed at you and doing a leaping kick.
Oh,
I can change my trajectory midair.
oh, so do I have to like duck?
Give,
Can I
give me
roll
give me a dexterity save to see if you are able to do it. You will see the saves on the top left.
I see. Where? Here. Okay, well, I have a lot of dexterity, so I should be able to. Normal roll? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
normal roll. Easy enough. You managed to roll away over here, so
Hmm.
Rex will end up in front of the fish, which you obviously missed. But you land up without crushing the poor Herringon's face.
Hmm. You know, I'll consider this a victory.
Yes. And if that is your turn,
Yep.
We're gonna go-
That is my turn.
Kipper, you almost got kicked in the back of the head by an unknown reptile.
Oh.
Not the first time.
Not the first time, it seems. What are you doing in your turn?
Let's see. What am I? I'm definitely healing myself.
Okay.
I'm feeling very under the weather.
I can imagine.
My inside bones are my outside bones.
Oh,
and
God.
I need to- yeah.
Does not sound nice.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. I have more than one healing option. I'm choosing between cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I have both cure wounds and healing word, which I think they pretty much both do the same.
They do the
thing.
same, but one of them is melee and the other one is a range. And as Greenie just mentioned, one is an action and one is a bonus action.
Oh.
Cure wounds as an action does heal more as a note. So if you want more
Yes.
HP, use that one, but it will
Okay,
also
I'm
cost
gonna
you entire
do-
action.
I'm gonna do more.
Okay,
More.
so click on
Okay,
the
so
cure
which one-
wounds. I'm assuming cure wounds, yes?
Yes, and I'm level 1, so I submit.
Yep. Wow, okay.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Damn. Well, that will be a +1 because you are a life cleric, but I don't think you need more than 10. You invoke your divine energy and you manage to heal your wounds by
I'm
11
feeling
points.
very selfish right now.
You may be. Is that it for your turn?
Let's see. For bonus action, can I I have a shield. Can I wait?
Well,
no,
your shield is already equipped. That would reflect in your armor class.
Yeah.
So, you
have-
are already equipped with that. That means your armor class
have
is
a
higher.
Torch. Can I throw, or can I wave the torch at the
Your
fish?
torch would not be lit at this point because you're just pulling it out of your bag or whatever.
It's all
Oh,
stick.
what
It's
if
just
it
a
has
stick right
been
now.
on fire this whole time.
Oh man.
It's
It's
just
been
a
in fire
stick.
in your coat pocket this entire time.
It's just been lit up inside of your bag.
Throw coin purse at fish's head.
I will say, that would not have any effect.
I know.
If that is it for your turn, we can go for the next guy.
Yeah. Go to the next guy.
Taurin, this guy is still looking you very angry
Dinner time.
because you are now hugging him.
Yeah.
So does a 13 hit?
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Does it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Wait, hold on.
Your armor class.
If it matches
Oh.
or succeeds your armor class,
Yeah, if it matches or succeeds.
I got a 12 armor class.
So it does hit.
Damn.
All right, and you're gonna take.
Another.
God damn it, dude. Okay, that sounds mean. 2 points of damage.
I would have died, guys.
That's because both the physically strong and tanky people have just been sitting out of combat.
Oh
I
yes,
almost died.
yes.
I
And
got 4 points.
that's gonna be it for him. Taurin, it is your turn. You again got stabbed by the fish you were almost hugging.
This fish sucks.
It kinda does.
It's a bad
I
day.
can't push him away.
Well, you can try to run away.
you can
Oh my goodness,
disengage.
there's a
I
lot
can
of
try. I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna eat a good berry if I can.
I think that
It
is.
requires an action.
I think that is
Oh,
an
does it?
action. You have to cast
Okay.
it first, and then I think you can eat it as a bonus action, but you have to cast it as an action.
So I gotta
Yes.
cast the good berry, and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Action to cast, and then it is
Let me
in
check
fact
real
an
quick.
action to eat one berry. as
Oh,
well.
okay,
This
so it is
is
both an
Oh.
action.
Skyrim style over here, just like food mid combat.
Yeah, druids can do that. Druid gets good berries that they can just eat. I will say this: you can cast good berries and keep the good berries. I don't think they despawn at all.
It takes 24 hours. For them
There
to
you
grow,
go.
So.
So you can spend the time casting, getting berries, and then eat them. And that's basically a free potion, small potion for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, darn. He already hit me. He's gonna hit me 3 times if I try to run away.
Correct. It will give an attack of opportunity unless you use your action to disengage, or you can fight him.
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, you're gonna use your action to disengage. Now you have free movement, and you can move away as far as you want. You will not trigger any attack of opportunities. Well, not as far as you want, as far as you can.
As far as I can go.
Yes.
Map got wonky on me. Hang on. Oh, let's see. Where can I run to where he's not gonna?
You have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
You can also use your feline agility to double your movement.
Correct.
Oh,
Wow.
I forgot about that. I'm
That would
fast.
help you get away.
Correct.
Where
Is
is
it an action? No, it's
Feline
No, it's just
agility.
free. You can do it for free. It's just that it makes it so you can't move on your next turn.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the price I pay.
That
well,
is the price
no,
you'll pay.
you don't. It's not like you can't move on the next turn. You can't use it again until you not move for the next turn.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. You can use it again, but you have to spend a turn without moving.
1 turn, no moving.
Okay. Yeah.
But I can still attack
right.
though.
You
and
can
stuff.
totally do that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
All right.
Oh, where can I go? Or I'm
Pull
not
out the
gonna
ruler.
die. I know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go though. It's like
Yeah.
this way, that way. Oh, it's too far.
I mean,
I
so
think
if
maybe like on the stage could be a good
That's-
idea.
That's what I'm
the stage
thinking.
would probably be a safer spot. And
wanna
if you do decide to use Feline's agility, you actually have 60 movements.
Yes, if you
So-
do decide that, you can have up to 60 feet of movement.
More than
Oh, I-
enough to get over there.
Nice. How do I activate that? Do I just click on it?
The
Well,
what?
you just say.
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
say
you
it. I
just
wanna-
say it.
you
Yeah.
just say you use it.
Yeah.
Using feline agility,
Mm-hmm.
I disengage, and then I am going to
Yeah.
go.
And then you'll probably get like a token on you.
You
Yeah.
could go like
I will put
you could go
you.
like all the way down here.
I will
Honestly,
put this little guy on you.
Did you turn upside down, Bip Bip?
No.
Okay.
I can
No.
move myself. Oh, hang on. It'll let me click on me. There we go. And then I can go this way.
Yeah,
Over
you
here.
can totally go
I'll go-
that way.
I'll go by the queen, I guess. She right? Is that what she is?
You don't know that.
Well,
I don't know that.
yeah,
got a feeling she is.
the captured mer person.
Yeah, the captured lady. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah.
The,
Wait,
the
how do-
slippery fish lady.
You guys switch to
How
the
come-
little arrow.
Mm.
Right. And then it's not letting me click on me though. I
Oh, it
can't,
might be
like-
because I drag your token. Where do you want to move it?
Bottom right corner by the
Like right
by the
here?
lady in the cage. Yeah. Right
Okay,
there's fine.
perfect. Then that is gonna be your turn, I'm assuming.
Yes, because I can't do it. There's nothing else after that.
Okay.
I'm good.
That's it. Then your feline agility is gone. Remember, you can have it again if you spend a turn without moving.
Spend a turn without moving.
Yeah. Okay. Ambrose, it is your turn.
yes. Seeing as I got slapped in the face by a tail, I'm just going to drag the entire cage.
Okay.
Ooh, wait.
Where are you gonna try and move it for? Oh, well, you can move it up to half your movement speed, and I'm gonna need a
Yes,
strength check first to see if you can even do this feat.
Regular strength or strength athletics?
I will give it will be a regular strength, cause
Okay.
you need to be strong for that thing.
God.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
am
grabbing the
struggling.
merfolk left your hands very slimy. So you grab the cage and just kind of slip out. Your grip slips out.
Hmm.
Let's see.
So
That will
prime
take my
moment.
action, correct?
I will say no because it was just the attempt to move it. I'm gonna not give you the. I'm gonna not take your action away. There you go.
Okay. Much as I want to try again, obviously I can't.
If you're gonna try again, I mean, yeah, you won't be able to. Your hands are slimy.
Yeah.
Gooey, slimy.
I will instead grab the great sword on the ground,
Okay.
and considering that didn't work, I am going to move over to this mofolk,
Okay.
and I'm going to specifically, I'm gonna kind of gripping the greatsword. And as a note, I didn't say it previously, but the greatsword is a very stereotypical Zweihander with the little. It has the ricasso directly above the blade, so it's blunted there for gripping it, and then it also has the parrying edges directly above that,
Yes, sir.
and then the little
Hmm.
loops that wrap around the
The Dark Souls one
Ricasso.
Zweihander.
Yes, sir.
Basically, yes. And I will take this Zweihander, and I will specifically not try to kill him when I do this. So I'm going to use like the side of my blade.
You want to do a non-lethal attack?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
roll
that's
for
what I
your
would like to
attack
do.
then.
And of course, I will attack Mofo directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Normal roll. That is a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
The merfolk. Your hands are still kind of slimy.
They are indeed kind of slimy still.
Hmm.
So I'll take
I
I'll
don't
take
like
the
how
great sword.
slippy everyone is.
Uh,
Wouldn't
Holding the
have-
great sword originally at the bottom, as I kind of bring it close to him, doing just kind of a wide swipe around from the right. I
Okay.
will grip onto the ricasso and just kind of try to slam the back of the blade against him.
Okay, you're gonna try and do the what's it called? The pommel strike.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, do you have to roll for that? Yes, I'm assuming.
Well, that would be just my attack.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Well, that is your turn
Just
then. I'm
like a
assuming.
attack, which, yes, I did in fact miss. But also this means that this mofo can't get to Taurin, so...
Yep, exactly. So this little guy right here sees the flying lizard man and thinks he is the major threat because the other one was running away from it. So Rexmoa does that is a nat 1. He does not hit.
Yeah, I think I'm safe.
Yeah, you are totally safe, and that's what this guy can do because they are not the strongest. So it is your turn. What are you doing?
All right, yeah, I want to, with my borrowed quarterstaff, I want to do like I want to try to like sweep their legs and knock them prone.
Okay. I mean, technically you can't do that. It's kind of weird because
It's considered the shove action.
yeah, it's considered a shove action.
I'll just attack them then. I don't want to like kill them.
Okay, non-lethal attack. Perfect.
Yep. Mm.
Roll me for your attack. You should have your little quarterstaff thing over there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So quarterstaff,
He's-
two-handed. All right, and then normal roll.
Damn. Okay, and you can click on the chat. You can see the name in purple. You can click it, and it will roll the damage.
Okay.
Boom! You hit this guy.
Good.
You can see that really hurt him.
Ooh.
I'd like to think that like they were a little scared from my unsuccessful jump kick.
They might have been. They kind of flinched, and then you just smack them with the thing.
Yeah, the follow-up.
Exactly.
All right, hopefully it's all eyes on me now. Oh, and then I can take a bonus action since I'm a monk. And
Yes.
I can do an unarmed attack.
Precisely. Go ahead and roll for that attack.
Roll.
That also hits. Roll for your damage.
Oh my goodness.
You
This fish.
you go smack him with the quarterstaff, do a fancy spin move, and turn around, and you smack him again with a kick. You can see this guy has been knocked out.
From my supple lizard leg.
Since you're using non-lethal attacks, he is not dead. He is just unconscious.
Hmm.
Normally people are better at breaking locks than they are breaking people.
Oh yes.
I mean, I take partial responsibility for what just happened. That was my quarterstaff.
Correct.
This is true.
And-
I don't. Rexmoa doesn't know it, but I do. So
yeah, exactly.
grateful.
So Kipper, speaking of, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, you want to know something I realized I could do that I just didn't do because I was silly?
What is that?
Need my spells. Let's see. I would like to cast Bless.
Oh, on your friends?
I can, yes.
You can do up to 3 people, I think.
Which is exactly the amount of people here, I think.
Yes.
perfect number.
You can also choose to target yourself with that, by the way.
Yeah, you can target yourself with it if
That
you
is
want to.
something you wanna do.
Nah.
All right.
So selfless.
So who
I'll
are
just
you? Who are you blessing? I'm assuming they're the 3 people around.
Yeah.
All right, everybody
I think
get a
so
little.
far everybody else is more aggro than me, so I probably have less aggro. Unless the fish people are going for easy targets, then I am.
I mean,
alone.
aggro is kind of. I'm gonna move you for a second, Taurin, just because I need to. There you go. Oop, there you go. There you are. All right, so you guys are blessed, and now your attacks and your checks, I'm pretty sure, have a 1d4. Saving throws, sorry. Saving throws and
Yeah,
attacks.
saving throw.
Have
Wait,
an
I
extra
don't-
1d4.
I don't roll anything.
No,
Nope, we
that
take
just
the
happens.
bonus.
just make sure to take off your spell used out of
Okay, how do I
your.
do that?
Oh, you remember that I mentioned the mana pool and everything? Just gotta remember to remove those numbers.
Okay, where?
You have the sheet in the reference in your journals. You will see the system that we're using.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
You already used a level 1 spell, and Bless is another level 1 spell.
Oh, okay.
So that would mean that you have used 2 points out of the 4, I'm pretty sure you have, or yeah, I think it's 4.
Let's see. Spell attack bonus, spell save.
No, it doesn't say on your sheet because this is a new system that we're using. But a cleric, you only have 2 points of mana, so you pretty much used all of it. You are out of spells until you rest again.
Oh no. I cast Big Booty Cheeks.
Yes.
Just kidding. I always have those.
So, Taurin, well, not Taurin, sorry, Ambrose, you try to hit this guy. And you were also grabbing this merfolk. This guy's gonna attempt to hit you. This time, he is going to bite you. He's gonna lunge at you and he's gonna go with a bite. Does a 15 hit?
That'll miss me. I have a 16 with chainmail.
Ooh, okay, so he just doesn't hit you. And that is it for his turn. Like I said, these guys are not the strongest. Taurin, it's back to you. What are you doing?
Okay, I got a couple questions though about this.
Mhm.
So, I still have my fork.
Yes.
I got a couple options. I could use it to pick lock the cage because she's still in the cage, right?
No, the cage has been opened and her chains have been removed.
Okay, and chains are removed, so she's fine.
Yes.
Is there a way that I could try to communicate with her in any way, or she just only knows?
You don't know what she
Merfolk.
knows or not.
Okay. Can I try to communicate to ask her
Of
to
course.
stop the attack
Okay.
and tell him to go?
Yeah. You can totally
Okay.
say that. How are you saying this?
How?
Yeah.
Oh,
How would
like-
your character say this?
Torn would be like, "Hey, you! Can
Hmm.
you tell your friends to like stop attacking? You guys can go. We don't want to fight."
Okay.
How Torn would say it.
Okay. Perfect. I will give you the answer in a second. I'm going to ask you, is there anything else that you're doing for your turn?
And then I'll try. Can I cast the Goodberry spell?
Yeah, of course. You get a good berry. I think it's only one.
Tempt him
No,
with food.
It's 10.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cast-
10 good berries. Holy, that's
Oh,
a
I get 10.
lot.
I get 10 berry. You guys want a berry?
Yeah, you can add them to your inventory now, and it will be there until the end of the day.
Got it. So 24 hours.
I would love a good berry.
Yee. So
What
I'll go
kind
ahead
of
and click
berry
on
is
that.
Yes, sir. Let's see. You remember to take down one of your mana points.
Oh, right. 1 mana point. That's right.
Yeah.
So let me get back over there.
Up to 10. Up to 10. Well, I'm assuming you want a 10. I mean, honestly, who would want less than 10? Let's be real here.
I want 2 good.
I just want 2. I want to spend a whole spell slot to get 1. That's stupid. Okay. Yeah, so you get the good berries. You have 10 good berries. Once you use your action to use them, each good berry restore 1 point of action and can be used as rations to sustain creature for 1 day. Interesting.
Yes.
An entire day.
Hey.
An entire day. Hey, it's elven food, man. Well, druid food, I guess.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yes, indeed. Is that gonna be it for your turn, Taurin?
Yes. I got to take away 1 mana point.
Okay. Taurin, the lady in front of you, looks to the cage and she goes, I'm sorry. And she's gonna disengage and disappear into the water.
Like just through the boards?
No, through the water. It's, it's
Oh, okay.
loose water. She just
Oh,
jumps in.
Okay.
Loosh.
There is that hole right there too. She could go in. Remember? So that
True,
monkey popped
but
out.
Yeah,
there's
that's right,
there's
yeah,
an
yeah,
angry
the
guy
box
right here,
where-
so
Yeah.
better not risk it.
And an angry looking rock person.
Exactly. Speaking of, it is the turn of the very angry-looking rock person.
Uh-oh.
Somewhat satisfied that the prisoner at least left now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't shove this guy far enough into the water, so I guess I'll just keep on.
I
trying
think
to
it's
attack
10
him.
feet. You would be able
Is
to.
it 10 feet?
I think it's 10 feet if you shove, so you would be able to
Sure.
shove him right into the water if you. Let me check.
I thought it
Shove.
was 5 feet.
Let me check in the rules here. I have the companion. Shove.
Can you like judo throw them into the hole nearby?
Well, it's kind of annoying. I think it was 10 feet if you shove. Let me check it real quick. Using the attack action, you can make. Oh, hold on, it's loading. You can make a special melee attack. Wait, what the fuck? Where did it go? Okay, push it away from you. Yes, there you go. Push it 5 feet away. No, it's only 5, so you won't be
That's
able
what
to.
I was thinking. Okay, I guess I will attempt to continue knocking him out. As he kind of tries to bite me from the previous turn,
Okay.
I'll just kind of like shove the loops of the Zweihander kind of like into its maw,
Okay.
and just kind of like force it away before just taking the bottom of the pommel into the try to knock him aside of the space again.
All right, roll me an attack then. With, I'm assuming, non-lethal.
Yes.
Okay.
Double roll. A
That
23
does
this time.
hit. Roll for your
Okay.
damage.
That will
Okay.
be 14.
And you managed to, with a one fell swoop, you managed to knock the creature out as well. And with that, we are out of initiative.
Just,
As
just
you
taking
guys-
the pommel and just slap it right across his cheek. Is kind of, or whatever would be the cheek. Of
Yeah,
his-
exactly. You knock him out.
It's not really a cheek, but
Hmm.
Once you guys have knocked out the two merfolk, you see the aftermath of what is happening. The markets destroyed. The people
Hmm.
have run away. Everything is now again empty and gloomy. The guards still fighting off some of the fish folk around the area. And you guys are one of the few that are still in the middle of this battlefield. You guys can see some of the bodies of fishfolk that were fighting others dead, the ones that you fought unconscious and still alive. And the prisoner is nowhere to be seen. As far as Taurin was aware, she jumped off and is now underwater once again. You guys hear in the background the cries of people yelling, swords clashing, everything. As you see how the lovely evening of the Harvest Festival was ruined by this. All four of you now look around you and you see face to face with one another. What are you guys doing?
Hmm.
I would heal other people if I wasn't so sleepy.
I would just ask if everyone's okay.
All right, so I'm next to Bip-Bip's character, right? So Kipper.
Yeah.
So I'll oh, un momento.
Momento.
Sorry about that. You guys can continue.
problem.
My bad.
It's okay.
Well, what if I wanna talk to Kipper?
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
right?
You guys are already in. You guys are already around the.
Really cool or something.
Hmm.
You guys are off your turns. You can kind of act however you want right now.
Yeah.
I'll go
Mhm.
ahead and just like pick up the two merfolk and just toss them in the water.
Okay.
Thank you so much for doing the thing I was thinking about.
Yeah, easy enough. The merfolk are small. You can just toss them in the water, no problem.
Tossed in water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kind of just grimacing as I do, I basically just walk directly past Rexmoa and Kipper as I just kind of like pick up one of the bodies and just chuck it in the water next to him.
You can see the bodies just don't sink because they were on the surface, but they get pulled away by something below the surface.
And if there's any other like nearby dead ones, I will also push them down into the water.
Yeah, around where the plaza keeps going into more stalls and more people, you can see that the aftermath was very bad. The guards have been fighting with a lot of them. You see a few injured or dead guards, and of course, a lot of dead fishfolk.
Hmm.
Some of them are running away. Some of them are jumping into the water. People are trying to understand what is going on. Some of them are in shock of what just happened, looking at the holes that the boards of the town now have.
I kind of glance towards the standing people who accompanied me during the combat. Oh, well, nice to meet you, I suppose. Rather unfortunate timing, though.
Yeah, and I greet everyone as well. I have a very somber look on my face. I'm still mourning my quarterstaff, really. I tuck the one that I picked up off the ground. I tuck it behind my back, and I'm just holding my broken quarterstaff in front of me, and I let out a very meek, water's blessings to you all.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's see. I'm feeling pretty dejected just because I feel like I didn't really do much of anything. I threw a quarterstaff maybe. I failed in the quake thing, but more than anything, I'm out of mana. So I turned to Taurin and I'm like, "Oi, you were the merchant from before, right? I saw you were selling like teas, potions. Do you have anything that might bring up mana?"
I can definitely take a look to see what I have here.
Oh, that would be nice, thank you.
Yeah. Let me just open up my bag here. Take a look and find. And she starts rummaging around in her bag, just trying to look for something like a little. She finds like a little potion to help restore some mana. Like,
Taurin,
I don't know what.
give me a d20, please.
A D20.
Mhm.
Here we go. Wish me luck. All right. Here we go.
Taurin,
Uh-oh.
I guess not.
the hassle of battle has broken the only vial that you saw could have been useful for this.
Well, that's
Wow.
great. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I can just look at the bottom of your bag and maybe like
Drip,
go-
drip.
and just like bring out your bag and go like.
Oh,
Ew.
how unfortunate. Oh, no, that's not good.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually
It
gonna
was
do
right
that.
here.
You're right. Yeah, Torrin's just kind of be like a little like, oh no. And just trying to like clean up the bag as much as possible pretty much at that point. And apology. She's just, I'm sorry. I thought, I had something, but I guess not.
No, honestly, you gave it your best. Thank you for even looking. Nice to meet you, I guess.
Nice to meet you as well. And I guess Taurin can kind of look to the others and just kind of look around like, does anybody else need anything? Or everyone okay?
Huh. Well, I guess Rexmoa speaks up and just laments, like, how could Ixis let this happen? Like, did the gods have no hold on their domain any longer?
That indeed is a good question. A question that gets overshadowed by the sound of clanking steel and people shouting. You guys notice how slowly the plaza starts getting cleared and more of the guards start heading towards the place. One of them catches a glance of all four of you standing in the middle of this battlefield that suddenly, abruptly appeared. And he calls out, "Hey, we got some." And shortly after, more guards start showing up. And they just kind of get to you, just kind of move you to a safer place. And A few minutes pass. Everybody is being, protected, and some of the guards that you can see in the background still fighting. A lot of fish folk running away, and some of them being killed. It is a very grim sight of the attack that just occurred in what should have been a good day for everybody. Until suddenly you guys are approached by a man wearing the same armor that all the guards have, but with more details. The armor of the guards of Mistbell being some simple plates, and in the center of the chest piece it has a logo of a bell kind of pressed into the steel, and it's not really carved. This man, however, has more detail in its armor, some finer finishes. Kipper, you would know this man. In fact, it is somebody that you don't really like that much.
Oh wow.
Kipper, this is the captain of the guard that had just appeared in front of you. From your background as being a street kid, you know how you get in trouble.
Yeah.
And you've probably
I've
been...
gotten a fair amount of scoldings from this guy.
Exactly. You've probably been in the guard prison house a few times, maybe. You've heard this man. He kind of looks at you and addresses all of you, and he goes, I thank you for standing up against this awful attack that we just had. Oh, let me restart my little stream because it was kind of buggy a little bit. Let's see if that works. It don't really work, but that's fine, whatever. He goes, I thank you for standing up for this attack. You were probably one of the few that did, and even more, one of the few that survived. What did you guys do? Why did you stand against them?
Oh, is this a time that we can, start talking back?
Yeah, totally. You guys are free to respond and everything. You are not being bound by any turns.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, let's see. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't act sooner, considering none of this would have happened if you hadn't let that spectacle on the stage happen to begin with.
The guard
Talk
already
about it.
has a lot of problems. One man showing off their hunting treasures was certainly not our priority.
What was your priority then?
Well, we were trying to keep the merchant safe. There were some mentions of pickpockets and some other type of robbers. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And what about you?
Yeah,
He
but-
addresses the rest of the group.
Well, water's blessings. I'm simply on my way back home from a archaeological dig, and I couldn't help but notice the actions being taken against the merfolk. You know, Ixus, she is kind, but she is also wrathful. I would thought the folk of this town would know better.
Well, we didn't expect them to capture one of their own. It is, after all, outlawed around here to fish in these waters. So, well, we didn't really know what we were dealing with. Otherwise, we would have done something sooner. But I am glad all four of you were there to at least take a stand for our town.
Gladly. Anything to maintain the balance, as it should be, between the four.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's
Eh.
gotta do it if your lot won't.
I'd say a little bit more protection would be nice. You know, kind of getting attacked wasn't really a good thing. Yeah.
Well, it was an attack on all fronts. Even the noble district got hit. They have lost a lot. A lot of people were lost.
Because your priorities weren't straight. Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, so...
Sorry, this all is
Oh, well.
like
Lovely.
Yeah.
So,
Listen,
damn.
I've seen a lot of death.
This is not new to me. I promise. It's okay. It's normal.
It's fine.
I've literally just crawled towards this man.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I apologize, CJ.
No, it's okay. Hey, we're playing.
So I do ask the, is this the head of the guard?
Yes.
Yeah, I asked them, so my friend, when will the gates be open? I must be making my way back home.
Well, unfortunately, it's gonna be a while. So we have to process you, get your sides of the story, and understand what just happened, you know, guard protocol and all of that. So I'm gonna need you to join me, please, at the guardhouse, if you don't mind. You're not being detained, although I know one of your companions here usually spends his time over there.
What?
He's looking at Kipper, of course.
Taurin kind of looks around like, wait, what? Should wait, huh?
Kipper's remembering he has a small knife in his backpack.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, I just decide to, Rexmoa decides to comply, so, you know, they've been waiting for me for months, so, what's another day?
Don't worry, it will be over soon. Just follow me, please. The guard mentions as, you know, they move you guys towards the northern side of the city of Mistbell, a place that Kipper, you would know very well as the Noble District. The guardhouse is located right outside of this area.
I did a lot of hustling up here.
Exactly. You have done a lot of hustling around here. Maybe you have taken from people around here.
Pickpocketing is pretty good, but only if you know the right marks.
Mm-hmm. Precisely. So they take you through town. You guys can see the horror that occurred over there. And not only that, but walking around the corridors of Mistbell, you guys notice that the guard was right. The attack was not only in the plaza, although it seems like the plaza was the main point of attack. Of course, you, this party of adventurers, know why. The guards, not so much. You guys see the chaos all around town of people mourning some of their dead, others trying to get some healing done, and
So-
others, you know, attacking or finishing more of the fish folk. Yes? What's up, Taurin?
I was gonna ask, like, can we ask, like, do they know who they had in the cage? Because I don't think we know at this point who's in the cage, right? That the lady that they captured that caused all this.
Yeah.
Are you
So we probably should
asking
ask-
the guard?
Ask
or...
the guard. Does he
I
know
think-
like anything about that or
I don't think they did.
nothing at all? It just
Like, I
was a
feel like it
random-
was just random vigilante, like,
causing chaos.
The
Okay.
Yeah, that was just
guards-
like, hey, look, these people we kept in a cage.
The guards turn at you and they go, unfortunately, we don't know what was this captive creature the poachers had, but it clearly cost us a big deal of trouble.
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
I'm gonna need you guys to give your testimony, and then we'll let you go. This is simple as
Testimony?
that. Yes, of course. The regent, Sir Veller, would want to hear the story. You guys are the only witnesses we have from the point of attack. So we just need your part. You just need you to cooperate, give you a word, and it will all be over soon. You can go back to your families, and hopefully you haven't lost anybody in this attack. That would be very awful.
Okay.
So Rexmoa, I'll volunteer to go first. I should be on my way, as it were.
The guard just nods and keeps you guys going. It takes you to one of the many houses of Mistbell. This one is more fortified. Clearly, it is made to be a guard house. Small jail cells in it, barracks for whatever guard is off duty at the moment. At this point in time, we're talking about, it's about evening. Sun is starting to set. And something catches your eye. Actually, let me check your passive perceptions. Real quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Mine is 12.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
perception?
No,
Mine is
don't
also
worry.
12.
Don't worry. It's something.
Perception.
Okay.
Perception better be good. Oh wow, it's a 5.
I mean, that's fine. Kipper and Taurin. You
Yes.
guys catch a glance of a familiar figure staring at you as you are walking through the streets. Both of you can recognize this was the old man that was telling the tale to the people. He is directly looking at you guys, at the whole group, but you two are able to catch a glance of it. He is just kind of off to the side, not really trying to let himself be shown, but just kind of sneaking about. As you guys have been moved inside of the house. Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, never mind.
Okay. As you guys are starting to get moved inside of the house, you have to wait for a second as they're bringing in some other potentially people to give testimony and injured soldiers. So you guys are standing outside as there's a small queue to enter this guardhouse. The man approaches behind the group, and he goes, "Well, that was quite an unfortunate sight. Now, was it?"
This is the same old man that we saw.
You
ago,
and
right?
Kipper can recognize it, yes.
Okay.
Well,
Well-
that's to say the least.
Oh. Well,
Interesting. Oh,
no, go ahead.
oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Well, interesting stories you weave. Did you foresee this one?
Well, I am not a connoisseur of the divination arts, I will say this. But I do know something that all of you may be interested in.
Oh, and what would that be?
Whatever the regent says, take his offer.
Oh,
We will meet each other after you've done with your guard interrogation, we'll call it.
hmm.
I may have some information for all of you.
who are you?
You sounded pretty shifty.
Yeah, I hear this too, right?
Yeah, everybody. This
Okay,
this
okay,
guy's
okay,
talking
okay.
to all of you.
Okay.
And I think through context clues, you guys probably now realize it's the old man.
Yeah,
from
now
before.
that you are kind of like seeing it a little bit more, all of you would be able to tell, hey, this is the guy that's making a pretty cool magic show for the kids.
Yeah. And as in like Taurin's question, like as like who he is like, what's his name? Kind of like question. You know what I mean? Like, who exactly are you? Like,
The man just
How you
gives
know
you the man just gives you
Who
a smirk.
Are you?
The man just gives you a smirk, and he goes, "We'll talk later." And you guys turn around because the guard captain is letting you in inside of the guardhouse.
I don't know, guys. This is weird.
Just a little bit. I'm not
Bumpy.
too excited about going into a guardhouse again.
Again?
Hey, yo. Street urchins better stick together.
The guards let you inside, and you can see that some people are being processed. You know, there's a desk with a guard holding a large like scroll. You know, taking notes of like witnesses and stuff like that. And once you guys are moved in, the captain of the guard goes to another room. And once you guys are moved in, the man starts to, you know, kind of take notes of your appearance, of how you guys look. And a few seconds into his notes, he was about to ask you a question when the captain of the guard comes out and he goes, "No, these four will be interrogated over here. Please, everybody, move along." He opens the door that he is coming out of, and he's trying to let you in.
Taurin's just like worried, like, what the heck?
I
Kind of
am-
intense.
I am so done.
Yeah, I just Rexmoa just gladly enters the room. You know, they would just like to get this over with, be on their merry way, and they have their trust in the local guard.
The room that you guys enter.
I would like to preface that Kipper is usually not this grumpy. Like, Kipper's usually chipper, but yeah.
Kipper.
Chipper.
This man brings the salt out of Kipper.
Yes.
fish.
Yes,
Oh, and the man.
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. So, you guys are moved into a back room, a place where, you know, it's simply decorated. There's tables, chairs. It's kind of like a small hall. And a table is set in the middle with a few chairs. The captain of the guard just allows you in and closes the door outside, kind of locking it behind it. And a man is standing at the other side of the room. The man is tapping his foot on the ground, looking anxious and a little disturbed.
Taurin's a little suspicious. Like, what's going on? Like, why are they locking us in a room?
Uh,
They're just saying we're
is
gonna
there
talk to us.
Is there any like furniture in the room?
Yeah, you can see
Can I-
a large table,
Yeah.
some chairs, you know, benches and stuff.
Yeah. I remove my bag and my giant shank of deer, and I just place it on the table, and I take a seat.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you just hear the thunk of the bag with the deer. You just kind of place it there and start unwrapping it from its bundle. The guard just kind of looks at like, "What? Okay."
Yeah.
You just kind of gesture everybody to take a seat.
Really? Venison right now?
Well, stress does make me a bit hungry. And then I take another
Just another raw bite of
Yep.
venison. Okay. The man.
Sorry.
Oh no! Go ahead.
I was gonna say Taurin's just gonna let out a little sigh and take her seat and just take out like one of her little berries.
Perfect. Taurin, you regain 1 HP if you eat one of your berries.
Yes, I
Perfect.
need 1 HP back.
Kipper's gonna stay standing and not that. Kipper's pretty much as tall as everybody else sitting down.
Yes.
Standing out of
Little ears.
trust for the guards just because I know how they work.
Yes. So the man at the back of the room goes, "Are these all of them?" The guard goes, "Yes, sire. Would you like me to stay? Would you like me to leave? I understand this is a touching subject." He goes, No, you may stay. I want this to be, I want to have records of this. We have to make this official. I am here outside of my normal jurisdiction, but I am still offering an official request. Guard goes, "Noted," and he just kind of stands by the door. The man turns around and Kipper specifically, you know this man. He is
Another man.
Yes, he is.
Another man I know.
Precisely. You have seen him around, especially from his big manor, always protected by guards, looking down on the people sometimes.
No.
Maybe
I hate him more.
you have heard a lot of good things about this man and a lot of bad things about him as well. And well, who could blame you? The life that you've been living.
The mayor.
Correct. You are standing in front of Faranon Veller, the regent of Mistbell. He is not carrying he is carrying some fancier clothes than usual, but it is nothing too extravagant. It's just very well made clothes. After all, it seems that even him had to leave and move into the guardhouse. Perhaps for protection? Who knows? The man looks at you and goes, "I am aware that it was all of you who helped in taking a stand against this attack that just happened in the middle of our festival. I thank you for that. The city is thankful for warriors that can protect it. Of course, our guard was slow to react, and perhaps our control should have been tighter." And you can tell that the man is looking at the guard captain while he says this. But no matter. The damage has already been done, and there is no way to stop it. However, I fear for my city. I fear for my people. And I am here to ask you a favor. You
And what would
had
that be?
You have had contact with whatever creature called upon this attack, correct?
Yeah.
Then you know. He kind of sighs and goes, "It is a delicate matter. Let's call it a secret that the town has been keeping. People say stories about this. Some of them think it's false, some of them think it's true. I would like for them to remain as stories."
Which ones would you be referring to?
The stories that our great city of Mistbell lies above a merfolk settlement. They're all true. In fact, it is a known ceremony within the nobles of this town. Every time a new regent is elected, we have to let our presence know to the inhabitants of the lake, the rightful inhabitants of the lake. We are here only because they allow us to. And now, because of all of our mistakes, I fear that our truce may be broken.
Taurin kind of nods her head, taking in the information that he's given us. And she kind of, her tenseness kind of comes a little less, like, okay, so we're not in trouble, you know? So it's like, okay, so what's going on? Like,
So,
It seems the guard's priorities were incredibly off, considering that he should have known of the situation with the merfolk, and yet he saw the merfolk in the cage and decided, maybe I should do a few more runs
yeah,
and find that pickpocketer I've been looking for.
well, yes, the guards will be properly punished. I'll make sure of that. But for now, I fear that you are the last people this merfolk contacted. And this may be a lot to ask, but I may need your help to reinstate the truce that our town has. I'm going to have you, all four of you, venture down into the depths of the lake and talk some sense to the merfolks. I'm not looking for a war. I am trying to preserve my people and their people as well. I am concerned for both our safeties, especially ours. We are not prepared for another attack like this. I mean, God, you saw the massacre outside, and these were only their weaker troops. What are we gonna do with the stronger ones?
So then, the men in the plaza, who were they? Do you know?
Well, I don't know their identities. I can assure you that the guards are already on their way to apprehend them and give them the maximum penalty that we can give them. You should not worry about them.
Well, they're the ones who started all the trouble. What if the merfolk have questions? What are we going to tell them?
Well,
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the humans were most likely from Port Strail, so we can at least direct it towards that. They seem like fanatics.
probably. Who knows? At this point, I was just waiting for them to be captured and interrogated. Then after that, if the merfolk decide that they are going to be their prisoners or their food, who knows? I am nobody to deny their requests. However, I cannot send my guard down there. They would take it as an offense, as an act of war. I cannot go myself. That would be endangering the whole structure of this town. There is no next regent prepared, at least not yet. And you seem like capable adventurers. I ask of you to help me, to help Mistbell. Of course, I will repay your actions very kindly.
Okay. And how much are we talking?
Well, I am not educated in rewards for adventurers, so name your price.
I'll think about it and get back to you on that one.
I will say, to get to the lake is not a simple task. Of course, it is underwater. I don't assume any of you can breathe underwater. So you will be provided by the court alchemist a potion to allow you to do that. And we will spare some equipment from our guard if need be. You guys can hear that the captain of the guard was about to say something, and he just the regent raises a hand, and the guard just kind of stays quiet. It's the least the guard can do for
Okay.
this incident. And I am going to have a good talk with the captain of the guard. But I would like this operation to remain as quiet as possible.
Well, if you want my silence and my services, just know I'm not cheap. So, what if we want half now and half later?
Roll me a persuasion check, Taurin.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Get us some money.
Let's see if the money is on your favor now.
I know, right? Oh, man, here we go. Normal roll, right?
Yep, normal roll.
Here we go. Money, money, money. Oh, no!
God.
Nice.
I cried on the
Nice.
inside.
The man goes, well, while I would agree with you on that one, I don't think it's appropriate for me to just give money away first. You may understand, I would like to see this through, and then I gave you my word as the regent of Mistbell that you will be paid in kind, besides whatever equipment you may need.
Okay.
Okay, one thing here first, Regent.
Mm-hmm.
You can have my services, but you cannot have my silence. I will help for the people of Misspell, but otherwise, absolutely not.
I understand. Well, the people are gonna be wondering what happened, how this happened. Many stories are gonna be floating about, some good, some bad.
Oh, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but regardless of what you do, people here are going to find out. They just had their city ripped out from under them.
When they do, if they do, I would at least want this problem solved first. I don't want to scare people with the fact that they've been living above a whole community of other beings, and now we're at risk of war. If it is meant to be known, then so be it. But I ask of you to at least talk to the merfolk people. Avoid a slaughter.
Well, I will do it for you, but I suggest you be prepared for reparations of some kind. I can't imagine the merfolk going to be just satisfied with a peace treaty.
Here I thought you were going for the greed, but you were just thinking of a proper offering to give to them. That was very smart.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know what the merfolk would want. But I am more than willing to offer whatever is required, but a meeting must be held first.
Rexmoa interjects. He's been silent this whole time, right after the
Eating,
mayor
yes.
said that. Yeah, right after the mayor mentioned that the town of Misspells was settled over a mermaid city.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely started paying attention, and the only thing he has to say about the situation is that the people of the sea yearn to be free. That is the will of Ixis.
Yeah. Yeah, religious man. That might be what we need right now. Perhaps with your knowledge of the old gods, you would be able to convince them. I sadly am not that religious myself, but I have to honor the traditions of our people and their people. So please, I ask of you. would you take me up on this offer?
Yeah. Rexmoa, he messily tries to wrap up the shank of deer, and and says, "If this will take me one step closer to the sea's marrow, then it will be done."
At the mention of this place, he kind of the region just kind of looks a little bit confused, but he kind of brushes it off.
I like how mysterious Rexmoa speaks.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it's a mysterious on accident.
I mean, my charm is 6, so
Yeah, there you go.
I want to see you accidentally rizzing up some characters.
Hey,
Like, oops.
I am a spoken for lizard, I'll have you know.
Oh.
So the
Funny.
let's see. So the region goes, right? If everybody has no objections, then please. The captain of the guard would take you to our armory, and I will contact the alchemist right now, so you can have the potions brewed for you. I will also give you a free room in one of our inns, so you can rest your wounds away, if any. I see most of you are unscathed.
Music in my ears. Rest and relaxation after getting wounded like that? Yes,
And if that is the case, then
I could
please.
definitely
I'm just saying
use
that as me.
okay.
definitely use some rest and relaxation.
And if that is the case, and with the captain of the guard as my witness, I then hereby vow to repay you in kind and offer all the help that I can for you four take on this quest.
And Taurin just nods in agreement.
Seems,
Okay.
seems we're all willing to do it. But you probably should think about what to do next with your people. Even the merfolk, too. The
That
mistakes made today is going to affect everyone for the future.
that is something that I am going to worry about. But for now, I will dismiss you. I need to think about what is going to be done about the town. Captain, please. And the captain just kind of nods and gestures all of you to stand up. You know, he opens the door to allow you out.
Okay. And we all just start heading out.
Yeah.
If you
And
guys
the
want
guards are
to.
still near us? Or are we
The
I
guard
just
is
walk
gonna-
out
us?
and I'm just like,
The guard
"Oh,
is
how the
following behind you.
tables have turned."
Yeah.
We technically need to go where the captain of the guard is going, since he's going to bring us to the armory.
Yeah, the guard is, well, the armory would be in the same building. The guard is following behind you. He just kind of leads you towards the armory. And we're going to end the session there. Because it's about time.
Nice.